Like, nigga, you know what's up, you heard? What's up, dog? You know what's up? I be home real fucking soon, you know what I mean? Niggas already know what's up, we got the fucking time, man. Do a fucking job, man, you heard? Niggas know what's up, man. I'll be home real fucking soon.
Slaves. 1K on kind. How the fuck is you snake? 1K on kind. Fuck around and really get the belt. Like, how the fuck is you snake? We some fucking cobras, listen close up, probably heads hissing. Bro, he rolling, how about blicking? I ain't even stopped the engine. How you know I was right there with him? He tried to roll, I was right there with him. You cut through the back, I cut through the front. You know how I beat Nick down in the middle. I was the man in the house, it's my pop, the pipe in the couch. Tell him get my shit back before I kill you. You ain't got a body, nigga, don't hear you. Chopper go ride like a shit, try to scare you. Back in my mode, nigga saying I'm lace. Boy, I'm a slime, you know I'm a snake. Back on my head, my bro in the face. Biggie BK might chop me a rake. Jump out the car, be stopping the brakes. Put up the gin and pop out with Drake. Screaming out breathe, he yelling I can't. Screaming out breathe, he yelling I can't. This ain't no diss. Why the fuck that boy say my name like I don't smoke shit? This ain't no diss. Why the fuck that boy say my name like I don't smoke shit? Nigga, please, your brother a bitch, be copping, please. $5 was no for bees. First on parole, was jumping in V's. We're not the same. When bro had died, you ain't putting no pain. Up top, you was blood, baby, so was your name. Came up GD, you a fucking lame. Tell your cousin better chill, better stay in this lane. Heard about shit, make me doing the same. You ain't
know what's up, you heard? What's up, dog? You know what's up? I be home real fucking soon, you know what I mean? Niggas already know what's up, we got the fucking time, man. Do a fucking job, man, you heard? Niggas know what's up, man.
Shit alive, shit alive, shit alive.
Slaves. Yo, kind. How the fuck is you snake? 1K on kind. Fuck around and really get the belt. Like, how the fuck is you snake? We some fucking cobras, listen close up, probably heads hissing. Bro, he rolling, how about blicking? I ain't even stopped the engine. How you know I was right there with him? He tried to roll, I was right there with him. You cut through the back, I cut through the front. You know how I beat Nick down in the middle. I was the man in the house, it's my pop, the pipe in the couch. Tell him get my shit back before I kill you. You ain't got a body, nigga, don't hear you. Chopper go ride like a shit, try to scare you. Back in my mode, nigga saying I'm lace. Boy, I'm a slime, you know I'm a snake. Back on my head, my bro in the face. Biggie BK might chop me a rake. Jump out the car, be stopping the brakes. Put up the gin and pop out with Drake. Screaming out breathe, he yelling I can't. Screaming out breathe, he yelling I can't. This ain't no diss. Why the fuck that boy say my name like I don't smoke shit? This ain't no diss. Why the fuck that boy say my name like I don't smoke shit? Nigga, please, your brother a bitch, be copping, please. $5 was no for bees. First on parole, was jumping in V's. We're not the same. When bro had died, you ain't putting no pain. Up top, you was blood, baby, so was your name. Came up GD, you a fucking lame. Tell your cousin better chill, better stay in this lane. Heard about shit, make me doing the same. You ain't kill for the game, that boy in the way. Shoot for the quarter, I feel like you wait. This ain't no diss. Why the fuck that boy say my name like I don't smoke shit? This ain't no diss. Why the fuck that boy say my name like I don't smoke shit? We some fucking cobras, listen close up, probably heads hissing. Bro, he rolling, how about blicking? I ain't even stopped the engine. How you know I was right there with him? He tried to roll, I was right there with him. You cut through the back, I cut through the front. You know how I beat Nick down in the middle. Hey, look, Chingy, stop acting crazy too. Before I smack your fucking head off out here. You heard? You acting crazy too. You hiding in Atlanta, it'll make me smack your little brother. Gangster, I'm tired of both of y'all little niggas. You heard the Yin Yang twins, that's your new name. And tell Queen Latifah, the little Lee 90 dirty nigga with the little ponytail, I'ma do something to him. You know what's going on, bro. You is not that, nigga. You ain't jumping them V's, you ain't got them. Stop playing.
What's up, dog? You know what's up? I be home real fucking soon, you know what I mean? Niggas already know what's up, we got the fucking time, man. Do a fucking job, man, you heard? Niggas know what's up, man. I'll be home real fucking soon.
Slaves.
Shit alive.
1K on kind. How the fuck is you snake? 1K on kind. Fuck around and really get the belt. Like, how the fuck is you snake? We some fucking cobras, listen close up, probably heads hissing. Bro, he rolling, how about blicking? I ain't even stopped the engine. How you know I was right there with him? He tried to roll, I was right there with him. You cut through the back, I cut through the front. You know how I beat Nick down in the middle. I was the man in the house, it's my pop, the pipe in the couch. Tell him get my shit back before I kill you. You ain't got a body, nigga, don't hear you. Chopper go ride like a shit, try to scare you. Back in my mode, nigga saying I'm lace. Boy, I'm a slime, you know I'm a snake. Back on my head, my bro in the face. Biggie BK might chop me a rake. Jump out the car, be stopping the brakes. Put up the gin and pop out with Drake. Screaming out breathe, he yelling I can't. Screaming out breathe, he yelling I can't. This ain't no diss. Why the fuck that boy say my name like I don't smoke shit? This ain't no diss. Why the the fuck that boy say my name like I don't smoke shit? Nigga, please, your brother
the
busy,
word.
copping, please. Before I die, was no for bees. Fresh on parole, was jumping in V's. We not the same. When bro had died, you ain't putting no pain. Up top, you was blood, baby, stone was your name. Came up GD, you a fucking lame. Tell your cousin better chill, better stay in his lane. Heard about shit, make me doing the same. You ain't kill for the gang, that boy in the way. Shoot for the quarter, I feel like you wait. This ain't no this. Why the fuck that boy say my name like I don't smoke shit? This ain't no this. Why the fuck that boy say my name like I don't smoke shit? We some fucking cobras, listen closer, probably heads hissing. Bro, he rolling, how about blicking? I ain't even stopped the engine. How you know I was right there with him?
Yo,
He
chat,
tried
what's
to
the
roll, I was
word?
right there with him.
What's the word, chat? What's the word? Shit allowed, shit allowed, shit allowed. We need double digits before we get into this shit. Shit allowed. Let's play some music. Y'all trying to listen to music before everybody pop out? Because today gonna be heavy. Which song y'all niggas want to hear for right now? Yeah. Which y'all want to hear, chat? What you want to hear, chat? What's the word? What's the word, Blue Bad David? What's the word? Shout out everybody in the chat, bro. Shout out everybody, all the Bloodbathians, man. What's the word with y'all? We got a lot today. My son Mr. Drop. You know we reacting to that. It's a lot going on. All right, fuck it. We touched double digits, so we gonna get to it.
John, man, we got some breaking news coming up. Welcome to the.
We about to see what one play Why You Act That Way. We could get into that. We could play that real quick. Yo, this little nigga.
Your fetch of to what is sent. Your diamond dealer working as runway, and will EDM clubs and orders here to promote festival for the next 2 weeks.
Why you act that way?
Shit alive, y'all. Shit alive.
Tell me why you act that way. Tell me why you act that way. Why you act that way? You act that way. Tell me why you act that way. I take drugs, I would say. When I take drugs, I would say. I take drugs, I would say. Who got money? Who got E? Who got purse? Who got gas? Who got wanna tell me slow down for all. Is there head of Ross swearing in the V? Wanna fly hard, baby? Take this off of me. Tell me what you like. We could get high staring at the moonlight. Take the trip to Paris, buy whatever you like. You don't smoke weed, but you take strong, right? And you look a little lusty, baby. Come suck it, baby. Treat you like a princess, girl, you know my hustle. And she got a scribbling lane, so you know I fuck a Chris. Mix the Ike with the fabric, got a nigga feeling like. Remember, I ain't having bitches, used to try to play me. Now she tryna come and face me, cause she see me in the six. Funny thing about it, they wanted me to bang, bro, you gotta do the nation. I can kick her out later off, then he ain't playing. Party girls in lines, when they kickin', she gon' taste it. They mixin' favorite perks, and she still tryna take it. Still tryna take it, yeah. Tell me why you act that way. Tell me why you act that way. Why you act that way? Tell me why you act that way. Tell me why you act that way. Why you act that way? Tell me why you act that way. Tell me why you act that way. Why you act that way? Tell me why you act that way. Tell me why you act that way. Why you act that way? Tell me why you act that way. Tell me why you act that way. Why you act that way?
I ain't gonna front. All right, let's get to it, chat.
Latest edition of Call Out to this your boy John. Man, we got some breaking news coming up out of Fort Greene. NY Clicker, Fort Greene, FNO rapper, Rich Nunu, was reportedly shot outside of a party last night. Listen, a lot of you rappers out there, a lot of you drill rappers, y'all keep talking about how y'all spinning blocks, y'all walking around with y'all 30 on y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all walking around sipping on that lean and shit like that. But you gotta understand, when the weather starts getting nice out here in Brooklyn, your opposition, you know what I'm saying, they be posted up in the car lurking, waiting to catch a hat, and you dumbass niggas don't be out here really living what y'all rap about. If you know you got beef out here, you know that you the fucking meal ticket to get your mother and your sisters and your brothers and all of your homies out the hood, and you still out here running around fucking spinning blocks instead of being in the studio. Was coming up out of Fort Greene. NY Clicker, Fort Greene, FNO rapper, Rich Nunu, was reportedly shot outside of a party last night. Listen, a lot of you rappers out there, a lot of you drill rappers, y'all keep talking about how y'all spinning blocks, y'all walking around with y'all 30 on y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all walking around sipping on that lean and shit like that. But you gotta understand, when the weather starts getting nice out here in Brooklyn, your opposition, you know what I'm saying, they be posted up in the car lurking, waiting to catch a hat, and you dumbass niggas don't be out here really living what y'all rap about. If you know you got beef out here, you know that you the fucking meal ticket to get your mother and your sisters and your brothers and all of your homies out the hood, and you still out here running around fucking spinning blocks instead of being in the studio, and you get shot, you's a fucking dickhead, man. Ever since Pop Smoke died, there has
muted. My fault, chat. Look, this my new Instagram I just pinned, in the link I just put in the comments. That's to the Discord. So anybody want to join the Discord, click that link so I do other shit besides YouTube lives. You feel me? So we could really get like, you feel me, really read the book type shit. You feel me? But let's get back to this. He
around
talking
with y'all
shit
30 on y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all walking around sipping on that lean and shit like that. But you gotta understand, when the weather starts getting nice out here in Brooklyn, your opposition, you know what I'm saying, they be posted up in the car lurking, waiting to catch a hat, and you dumbass niggas don't be out here really living what y'all rap about. If you know you got beef out here, you know that you the fucking meal ticket to get your mother and your sisters and your brothers and all of your homies out the hood, and you still out here running around fucking spinning blocks instead of being in the studio, and you get shot, you's a fucking dickhead, man. Ever since Pop Smoke died, there has not been not one single rapper to come up out the barrel to be able to carry the torch. We thought Fabio Foreign was going to do it. He's locked up.
You wrong for saying that? Because I feel that same way.
You get shot, you's a fucking dickhead, man. Ever since Pop Smoke died.
He just said basically, like, if you the meal ticket or your crew or whatever you in, and you making music and you lit and you doing that, and you just outside just goofing off and just moving like you're not important, and somebody pop you, you a dickhead. You could say it because it's like you in predicaments where you don't gotta be outside in the mix and all that shit no more. You already lit, nigga. You lit. He lit. Out of all of them, son lit. Out of all them niggas, like when they side when it come to music, that's all you know. When it come to music, they mention like, dude, you feel me? So it's like, damn, that's heavy. He ain't wrong with saying that, right, Harlem? I already know. Yo, Harlem, Coco Bread, David, what's my other son name? Make sure y'all click that Discord link, bro, so I can make y'all niggas my mods over there too. You heard? You about to get this shit lit.
There has not been not one single rapper to come up out the barrel to be able to carry the torch. We thought Fabio Foreign was going to do it. He's locked up. Why? Because he pulled out a grip on a female in a parking lot, so he's sitting in Essex County right now.
It's been reported exclusively by TMZ that he's been locked up since January. His attorney actually spoke out and says that the case that they have against Fabio is weak, though. So, according to TMZ, Fabio has been quietly wilting away in a New Jersey jail since January on multiple charges, and his attorney is firing back against those charges. So, his attorney's name is Adam Lesberg, and he is saying that the Brooklyn drill rapper, it's it's expected to be released in a couple months. Now, they obtained documents, and in the documents, Fabio is accused of pointing a gun at a woman who was simply asking him for a car jumpstart on New Year's Day in Edgewater, New Jersey. Also, according to the police reports, Fabio pointed the gun at the woman and said, "If I see you parked in front of this building again, there's going to be an effing problem." Now, cops say witnesses recognized Fabio right away, dialed 911, and later gave statements to those police officers. And the Edgewater police also say Fabio was seen on surveillance footage from the apartment complex, which they say corroborates the alleged victim's story. Now, Fabio was arrested on January 18th, and he was hit with 5 charges, including unlawful possession of a weapon, terroristic threats, and aggravated assault.
This man had one of the biggest songs in 2019, Big Drip. He was featured on some songs with some of the biggest artists like Kanye West and Alicia Keys, and he still run with it. Dusty Locane, another failed rapper. He sounds too much like Pop Smoke. Nobody wanted to hear him no more. Bobby Smurda, Rowdy Rebel, they came home from jail with a care package. Quavo and everybody in the industry was saluting them for being real.
I ain't go front. Dusty Locade is an industry player. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I bet say that. Yo, what's the word, bro? Drop the books in the comments. What's the word, brother? Dusty Locane, industry player.
Saluting Bobby for taking more time so his homie could get less time. They came home where their careers at in the garbage can. So the only hope to come out the city right now is these little young YNs like K Flock and Rich Nuno and Lee Drilly, all these little young niggas. They got so much talent, but they don't know how to stay the fuck out the way, bro. Y'all niggas don't understand. When y'all running around out here dissing your ops, you gotta be prepared, bro. Y'all niggas be putting a lot of burden, a lot of stress on your mother, knowing that she's struggling as it is, and you niggas get killed out here. Now she gotta fuck around and depend on GoFundMe's to bury your little stupid ass. When you should be, like Rich Nuno just dropped a song.
Yo, chat, who this nigga? Why subscribe to some page? Shout him out. My fault for not tapping in and seeing who was your page name before for me shared your video on my shit. But shout out, son. I jack how he just straightforward. He just straightforward with his shit. Like, this is facts, though.
Other day called Bad L's, nigga. Like, you should be in the fucking stew making songs for the females, staying the fuck out the way, bro. Because these little niggas is waiting to make you a hat and put you on a motherfucking poster, man. I hate to keep coming up on my platform and keep talking about you little niggas crashing out or losing your life out here because you're not living what you rap about. Rich Nuno and them 4 green niggas, they clicked up with Woos from Brownsville, and they be running around dropping rakes. They be dissing the G's from the Garvey. They be dissing the G's from Brookline. These guys was just involved in an indictment just a few years ago.
17 alleged members of 3 Brooklyn gangs were indicted. CBS 2's Natalie Duddridge has more from downtown Brooklyn.
Drag that in. Yes. There's a lot of
video shows 2 men with dark hoodies walk into an Albany Avenue apartment and up the stairs. They say a Sweet 16 birthday was underway. So a gun and start shooting. It happened in November 2020. Police say the intended man in the elevator, believed to be a member of the gang. In total, 9 people were shot, not survive.
Click that Discord link. That's how true it is. Oops, something went wrong.
Stating, and it's truly destructive.
This is just one of 14 shootings Brooklyn's district attorney outlined today that he believes these 17 alleged gang members are behind. The members are part of 3 violent street gangs that formed an alliance called YPF.
One of the most disturbing aspects is the age. Some were as young as 14 or 15 years old.
In another incident, October 2020, 2 of the alleged gang members were involved in a fatal shooting at a New Lots bodega.
Success is measured in their gang by the amount of violence that they engage in.
Snapchat video shows the accused glorifying guns. In one video, a defendant shoves a gun in a dog's mouth.
It shows how this gang and gun culture has obsessed these young men.
Mayor Eric Adams says both prevention and intervention are crucial to stopping the violence.
Do an analysis where the shootings are taking place. Black, brown, and poor. I would bet you that they may have been brought up in a criminal environment and lived in poverty.
Authorities say this graph shows gun violence spiked in 2020 but dropped in May of 2021 once courts reopened and gang takedowns resumed. Brooklyn's DA hopes these latest arrests sends the message to criminals: if you fire a gun, you're going to pay the price. In downtown Stu News.
And you would have thought that Rich Nuno would have fell back and stayed in the stool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys got God-given talent and don't even know it, bro, because y'all just don't know how to stay the fuck out the way. You got niggas that's 30, 40, 50 years old still on the internet trying to rap. And these niggas don't even got half the motion you little niggas got, and you still don't know how to take the torch and run with it. It's going to be a fucking hot summer out here, man. Y'all niggas got to keep your heads on the swivel. Y'all going to keep dying and keep going to jail. Make out of NYC, the Rack, or Philadelphia, and you want your music to be heard, I will post your music for free.
One of these days.
Just make sure y'all get in contact with me on Instagram, or y'all can hit me up in the comment section and I'll get back to you. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all get in the comment section. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit, man.
Shout out my son. Shout out bro, his content. Yeah, man, I heard the nigga Nunu go off a bit. I heard he got hit, but I see some shit he posted on Instagram. You heard? These young niggas is stupid, gang. Like, they stupid. Bro, it's little niggas, but you know what it is, bro? This shit's so fucked up, right? You got niggas out here running around with lawsuits for getting shot. You heard? You got niggas out here. I'm not saying no names. I'm not trolling. There's none. It could be from my ear, anything over there. The rules, whatever. Parcel. But it's niggas out here that's justifying getting shot because they out here with jury and doing. So it's like, if I was in these little niggas predicament, meaning as in like, they fake like hood celebrities when it comes to music. Gang, you don't. I wouldn't want to be outside, bro. I want to be in the studio shooting vids in the crib. My goal is to surpass where I'm at and other niggas. You feel me? So for you to be getting shot, bro, not saying it can't happen because anybody can get shot. Don't get me wrong, and I get it. It's nice niggas want to be outside, but you gotta move different, gang. You gotta move different, bro. Shit crazy out here, bro. People out here getting killed, gang. Yeah, you can say we started it. We ain't started because it been shit like this been going on before us our whole life. But it's like in life, you gonna come to a point where it's gonna be like, all right. Especially when you outside and you active and you a part of shit and you doing shit, you get tired fast. You heard, bro? You get tired fast. So niggas that's just, you see niggas that's like my age or the YNs or still want to be extra because they ain't really do shit. They ain't do enough. You heard? They ain't do shit. So it's like until shit start, you feel me? Then they start like, damn, this shit whack. This be too late sometimes. Look, he could have got shot and died. Now he dead off a bed. Now what? You dead. Now what? You heard? You trolling, you doing so it's like other people type shit. Like he doing it, so it's like that shit crazy. They want to create that shit. Yeah, everybody, it's like it's crazy now, bro. It's crazy now. It's out of our hands. This world is crazy. Nigga, you ain't see the Bronx made it more lit. I don't feel like the Bronx made it more lit. I felt like the Bronx was like the first niggas to really get like the glitz and glam for a year. Bobby and them got signed, but they went to jail. You heard? Yeah, whatchamacallit got signed, but he ain't really like, you feel me? When K Flock and them niggas, when they was in when they was doing their shit, they showed the young niggas that like how you see how when we was growing up and we seen Chief Keef and them, like the first young niggas doing shit and they still active and they got money and drugs and they doing their shit. They Bronx niggas did that. They brung that light because yeah, the Blick E's was doing shit, but they didn't shed that light how the Bronx niggas did it. Them niggas was, you feel I'm trying to say, they make these little niggas really idolize these niggas. You heard? So you kind of is right though, gang, with that when you say that part. You feel me? I get it, bro. It's crazy. Nigga, the lady, I seen the shit. I know about the lady in Brooklyn that walked up and shot the lady in the head. Let me see if y'all know about that. I was just seeing some shit about that. That was crazy. She walked her down. The feds be in the Bronx. Them niggas be going to the feds a lot in the Bronx. Now, yeah, chat, this nigga. Wait, hold on. She went crazy. Whoever. Hold on.
I am banter. Now I've been working with each one of you individually.
I'm glad she didn't pass away and none of that though, bro. It's serious. Yeah, niggas is crazy, bro. Yeah, Shorty went crazy. Hold on.
Use these scents and only these for
4 years, the case against Claudia Banton has come to a close with a verdict.
The jury deliberated for about 3 hours, and you could really feel the anticipation when they walked back into the courtroom and read their verdict. Guilty on all charges.
Something I needed to hear.
The woman that you're looking at right now is Delia Berry, the mother of Delia Johnson. That Delia Johnson range outside of a friend's funeral on Franklin Avenue and Crown Heights on August 4th, 2021.
Yo, she walked her down front of everybody. Like, yeah, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's like, this shit is crazy out here, gang. She got found guilty, of course, but that's not saying
Claudia Banton, who at the time people nicknamed the Big Booty Bandit and go by other aliases such as Claudia Williams and Keisha Brown.
This has been a hard road.
Emotions poured out of the courtroom as a jury found Claudia Banton guilty of murder and criminal possession of a weapon.
She didn't think about what she was doing. So now you have to pay.
Oh, she knew exactly what she was doing. Stick around and we're gonna get into those details.
4 years after 42-year-old Delia Johnson was shot execution style, family says they can finally begin to heal.
She walked her down and banged her, like just walked her. She walked her down and just, bah, and then walked back to the V. I get it too, cause nobody gonna charge her with no gun after they just seen her walk her down. They probably like, what the fuck? Like, yo, she wildin'. Nah, nigga said, oh, she had the jatty. Yo, you don't want to fuck with her, bro.
Just relax and close my eyes and sleep.
Despite telling video evidence, this outcome was far from certain. Defense attorney Jonathan Strauss spent weeks poking holes at the prosecution's case and maintaining Claudia's innocence.
First reaction is disappointment, as anyone's would be. We fought hard in this case.
But he admits a surprise witness, a longtime friend of both Delia and Claudia, who was there the night of the dealt a major blow to the defense.
So that's the witness that we had no idea about until we were in the middle of the trial.
Two women who once called each other family, now forever divided by this verdict.
I'm sure she's devastated.
But my daughter's
Click
gone.
that Discord link, y'all.
Claudia's gone. The difficult call her children.
Are we sure about that? Because the $1 million question is, why did Claudia Banton do what she did in front of all the witnesses with no care in the world and casually walked up to her, did what she did?
All right, chat. Before we continue with the video, why y'all think she did that? It had to be something serious. Why y'all think she did that? It had to be over some money. Nah, I don't think of money. I don't think money. It had to be over a nigga or something. Like, she had to do something with... Huh? You think it's a nigga?
The girl that she killed?
Yeah.
God, baby, all the setup.
Oh, what's the word, brother? So that's yo chat. My man just said some shit too. He says that she got her niggas set up. So that's it. Had to talk about the little girl that got head tapped. Sad case, 14-year-old. Yeah, I heard about that. That's kind of too crazy. You know, game. But now word though. So that's all I could. That's because she ignorant, bro. To kill somebody cold blood like that, I know she got kids, bro. I know the one who did it got kids, bro, probably. So if she got kids, like, you know,
bro, she know the girl mother. The girl mother know her. It was, yeah, they all cool. They was cool at one point. She was staying at the mother house.
She was staying at their crib?
Yeah.
Gangster? Chat, what the fuck?
did, and then casually walked back into her car. We're gonna break this all down, everything that led up to this execution. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Matter of Opinion. I'm your boy Walls P. Let's talk about it.
It's a matter of
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front, chat. I ain't gonna front, chat. I ain't gonna front. If it's that, chat, that's heavy. You heard? If it's what Trill said, that's kind of heavy. You heard? That's heavy. Like,
Low consent rates mean missing valuable data. User-Centrics offers an AI-powered
to a video that we made. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a part 2 to a video that we made 4 years ago breaking down Delia Johnson. Now in that video, Matter of Opinion was in its infancy stage, so we kind of butchered that story on the delivery. I mean, the comments were savage, but I had some of the details wrong at the time. But in this part 2 video, we're gonna break down all the details that actually led up to the deletion of Delia Johnson. So Delia Johnson and Claudia Banton, they were actually friends. They grew up together. As you saw, the family knew her. Everybody knew that they were friends. Now, Claudia Banton, she was a blood, and she had a checkered past.
She was
a
blood?
The woman did time. I think she did like 7 years for forgery.
Yo, chat. Yeah.
Or something like that, but she definitely had a checkered past. Now, as far as Delia Johnson goes, she was having issues with Claudia Banton / baby father or baby daddy, however you want to call it. Now, as far as Delia Johnson, I don't know if she was running the street life like Claudia Banton, but somewhere there was a misunderstanding with the boyfriend, so that's where all the drama started from. Delia Johnson, with having beef with Claudia Banton's boyfriend, put a hit out on the boyfriend. Just so happened the time that the hit was going down, Claudia Banton's daughter was with the father / boyfriend. The end result, the daughter wound up getting shot and was left in critical condition. She was in the hospital for about a week, and eventually Claudia Banton had to pull the plug on her daughter. Now, the date that she pulled the plug on her daughter was the same date.
Nah. Chat. You know we over here, we not biased, chat. You heard? We not biased over here, chat. You heard, chat? We not biased, so it's like, what? You heard, Swerve? What are you talking about? How she in? Why she in? I don't want to say it. They probably look at me crazy for saying that, but it's like, what, bro?
Yeah.
What? You my sis? You love my baby pops. My kid get killed or whatever in the mix. But then again, hold on. We can't just what the baby father did to her for her to go, because you got to do a lot to a female for a female to. You get what I'm trying to say?
I heard it was with another dude that lined it. Another dude lined it, like. So she probably was fucking with the other dude. So the nigga know I could get next to him through Shorty. So Shorty found. I mean, she set that up. So she went back and did what she had to do.
Chat.
It was tick for tack, like.
Chat. She if she got her kid shot, bro. Baby father, that's crazy. I get for me. That's still like for me. But if her kid got shot, gang, and she did what she had to do.
That she did the execution of Delia Johnson. See, that day, Delia Johnson was at a friend's funeral and decided to go home after the funeral. When everybody in their circle knew that Claudia Banton had to pull the plug on her daughter, they all leaned on the side of Claudia Banton and decided, we're gonna set up Delia Johnson so that you can confront her and whatever happens.
I read the book. Word got around. She lined up the baby pops that happened. Somebody passed away that they all feel me cool with. They felt bad because Shorty daughter kid was involved. She had to pull a plug. So what they did was when she came to the joint, they called her like, "Yo, she here." But they thinking she coming to confront her like you feel me? She came and popped her.
At that point. So they called up Delia Johnson, and that's when it was reported where Delia Johnson's brother said she got a phone call saying, hey, come to the spot, whatever, let's get together. Delia Johnson decides to go meet up with everybody on Franklin Ave, where the crime actually happened. Once Delia Johnson got there, that's when they notified Claudia Banton, hey, Delia's at the spot. Next thing you know, Claudia Banton pulls up, walks up with the ratchet behind her back, calmly walks up to Delia Johnson, without even Delia Johnson noticing that her presence was there, deleted her, and calmly walked back to her vehicle and drove away. Now, the crazy thing about it is that Claudia Banton actually got pulled over minutes after she did the deletion. But the officer that pulled her over, she was told that she was actually looking for a male suspect. So she wound up letting Claudia Banton go. It wasn't until 3 months later on November 8th that the U.S. Marshals tracked her down in Jacksonville, Florida, and then expedited her back to New York. Fast forward to now, she's guilty of all charges. Now, the second question people might be asking is, why did the family not come forward and, give this information? Why didn't Claudia Banton go to the police and report what happened to her daughter? Well, when you live that street life, unfortunately, the code of the street is never run to the law. Why? Because you don't trust the law. You think the law is always out to get you. And as far as the family goes, them giving out this information could kind of dampen their case a little bit, because that could make sympathy for Claudia Banton, who just lost her daughter. That could possibly give her a way of temporary insanity for losing her daughter. So who knows? But when you live that street life, the code of the street, as I said,
why
is
she ain't
never.
plead insanity though? Yo, chat, why she ain't plead insanity? That's what I'd have did. That's what I'd have did, chat. I ain't gonna hold you. What? You glitching? She crazy, bro. That's fucked up. She lined that little boy. It's a lot going on out here in these streets, bro. Yo, y'all heard about the little 18-year-old boy who got killed in Brooklyn? That was heavy. As soon as he dropped the drill song, niggas got that shit was heavy. No, that's another nigga. I'm on the show. Hold on. Oh, that shit up. I just seen that shit.
We have learned the name of the teenager in last night's double shooting in Brooklyn. He is 18, East New York, shot once in the torso on Jersey Avenue.
This was Zainer Childs, an 18-year-old whose mother says he had big dreams. He was academically inclined and loved football. She says she will forever miss his loving smile and how he always stepped up in his role as a son, brother, and grandson.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's boy coming back to y'all with another video. Now today we got Z30 passing away only hours after dropping a music video. So let's get right into it.
Yeah, I seen some shit with Raw Wave. I'm gonna post that shit.
So it started after Z30 went on known in the NY drill scene called Talk of the Town to record a music video. Here's a little snippet.
God, bet them take me now. Throw up the rock, they gotta jack the pound. The prime don't gotta jack the hound, but they know them buddies, they gon' get around like look. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Catch them in the pack, I'm gonna send them to heaven gates. If they throw in his zest, he gon' let it to this piece with a section 8.
Less than 24 hours after shooting the music video and only 3 hours after dropping it, he would sadly pass away after being shot. The news article wrote,
An 18-year-old man is dead, and another person is injured after gunfire erupted in front of a home in Brooklyn. The deadly shooting happened just before 10 p.m. on Saturday on New Jersey Avenue in East New York. Upon arrival, officers found an 18-year-old man with a gunshot wound to his torso. Police also found an 18-year-old woman shot in the right arm at the scene. First responders transported the victims to the hospital. The woman is currently in stable condition. There are currently no arrests as authorities now try to determine a motive for the shooting.
We have learned the name of the teenager killed in last night's double shooting in Brooklyn. He is 18-year-old Zainer Childs of East New York, shot once in the torso on Jersey Avenue. An 18-year-old girl was Also shot. She's in stable condition. Police are still looking for the shooter.
Tragedy strikes in East New York after police say that 2 teens were shot and one of them did not survive. Now his mother is speaking out. And News 12's Daniela Rodriguez joins us from the 75th precinct where that young teen's family just spoke out. Daniela.
Amanda, it's a mother's worst nightmare, losing your son to gun violence. And for Crystal Childs, losing her son has absolutely left her in shambles. Police say he was shot and killed just a mile away from his home Saturday night. He was struck in the torso and later died at a nearby hospital. This was Zainer Childs, an 18-year-old whose mother says he had big dreams. He was academically inclined and loved football. She says she will forever miss his loving smile and how he always stepped up in his role as a son, brother, and grandson.
This is heartbreaking. I raised him by myself, him and his brother alone, and we are diehard, 3 of us, and now it's 2 of us.
Police tell us a second teen girl was involved in Saturday night's shooting. She's recovering from her injuries now. If you know anything about this shooting, you were asked to call police. In East New York, Daniela Rodriguez, News 12.
Devastating news. A lot of people thought Z Thotti was a part of the Troopers group and would start to troll them because in Z's IG bio, he uses the same helmet emojis that the Troopers use. So Noonie made a post to his story to set the record straight on Z Thotti not being a part of the Troopers. Respectfully, I don't care how anybody feels. Whoever that was that passed away was not T's. No trooper knows or hangs with that lil ninja.
Come on now, dawg.
That was not one of mines. All my T's are sturdy. That doesn't have nothing to do with us. Stop promoting anything. Then Talk of the Streets made a post paying their respects and pinned their comments saying, "Rest in peace, Z Thotti. Not even 24 hours since we dropped." The guy who produced and engineered the song paid his respects as well. Shake my head. I hate to see this. The situation was then posted onto New York Drill Official, and one of Noonie's ops, who goes by Isaac Blicky, continued to troll the Troopers, even after everything.
Yeah, Isaac
so they
still
had a
going
heated
crazy.
exchange inside of the comments section. Isaac Blicky started it by saying,
"Troopers gotta get back. Dead troop."
Noonie replied,
Why are you meat riding? Stop saying anything. We don't know him. Y'all man's really dead though.
Damn. You're capping. He has this trooper emoji in his bio, and Malik is dead. He should have read up on steering fluid.
Come on, man.
That's not one of my mans. Condolences to his family, but stop throwing that in the air.
All right, but you can't say he's not from your projects. And your real-life man's passed away too. You can't do that.
Who's my real-life mans that passed away? What are you talking about right now?
So, Malik is not your man's? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, Malik? Yes, my baby bro. Malik is from the hood. I know Malik. I can't say the same for anybody else. Malik passed away of natural causes. Why are you bringing that up if your man's got hit with a shotty? My condolences to his family. Please stop saying false information though. Let him rest in peace. He wasn't involved with us, so let him rest, right?
"Now I'll leave you guys with some footage of the aftermath and an interview with a witness who's seen everything firsthand."
That's some new shit they doing too, chat. They got like every time something happens.
Woman to buffer.
Every time something happen, they got like live crime scene now. Wise eyes. They got like live crime scene footage now. That's kind of like crazy.
Walking past his camera.
I seen that.
And you see her just collapse on the ground. Boom. Yeah. Oscar Hernandez. After she falls on the ground, I heard like 6 shots up the block. Hung, 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 hung. Hung, 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 hung. Oh, you heard 6.
I was headed home, and I'm walking by the store. There's a whole bunch of youths gather up.
He's serious?
I said serious, not
They
Siri,
all start
bro.
looking behind me, like all together, and they're looking scared. So when that happened, I realized, I knew that something's about to go down. They all start running away. I sort of kind of start running with them. Not trying to be near them though, because I knew that they were the targets, obviously. I get about 10 feet away from where the shooting actually took place. All you hear is gunfire. And NYPD is like right there. Like, it was crazy. Like, they actually shot in front of NYPD. They're like right there across the street, where the park is. So I get around the corner, take cover. All the kids start running past me. I look towards the park because I hear someone screaming real loud. It's like a lady, Hispanic, like Puerto Rican. She's down on the ground screaming. She actually got hit by a straight bullet. There's a dude with a walker. You see him around here a lot. He's always like by the garbage over there. He's down on the ground. He's not moving anymore. All of a sudden,
listen, whoever did this, right? Whoever, I don't know. I don't got nothing to do with nothing. I don't know. Either. I don't know what to tell you, cuz God forbid, I'm not saying allegedly whoever, I don't know, but he coming to court. You heard? This nigga is coming to court. He's gonna sit on that stand, smile, and point niggas out and say, yes, I was there. This nigga is telling the news. I never seen this before, bro. You ever seen this before, cuz? Swerve? The nigga at the crime scene, right, of a murder, right? You know how they got the news and be like, yeah, what happened? People be like, yeah, he's saying, he's telling the whole story, like the whole, I was at the store, it was a group of kids, they ran, I ran behind them, I went by the park, I looked, son fell by the garbage, I heard a girl scream, what? Face out. Look, no, look. J-Rock face. Yo, nah, bro. The word, yo, bro. What? That nigga is on the news. He's on the news, chat. Telling them like, yo, look, check it out. I never seen this before. Nah.
a bunch of NYPD and a bunch of FDY fighters start showing up because FDY's like right around the corner, so they're like right there. And NYPD, I mean, like I said, NYPD, they're like already there at the park, so they're basically like there when the shootings like happen. A bunch of cars start like run away, so NYPD start basically like stop random cars because they're trying to see who the suspect is, and they almost shoot this like SUV full of like it's like two parents and their infant child, and they basically get like let go. They speed off. The woman's crying. A car starts driving back.
That's why I jack him. He making sure he's saying all this shit happened in front of police. Police about to shoot a civilian and all that. You heard? So he. But you wildin', bloodbathian. I mean, yeah, you're not even a Bathian. You wildin', gang. You got a TP, bro. You could have told that to the homies. You heard when you got back to the crib. You wildin'.
Backwards and
you was better off saying that. He got me thinking the cop shot him. No funny shit. You heard? He got me thinking the cop shot him. Word.
And NYPD starts chasing after, so I thought that was a shooter. I'm not sure, but it was chaos. Like, and they almost got me. Like, I was like right there when it happened.
So you said that the bullet that hit the 34-year-old woman, that was a stray bullet. She was not the intended target.
It has to have been because she's way down there. The shooting is basically like well over 600 feet away. They were shooting at those young children or those young teenagers.
Now, when you saw the NYPD, how far away was the NYPD from the shooting that took place?
About 300 feet. They were across the street, so they had a presence across the street at the park.
Yeah, man. Let me know what y'all think about the situation down in the comments. And that's all I got for y'all today.
Nigga got
safe. Don't forget to like and sub.
Nigga got unalive from nigga. Damn, bro. Police ain't even saving niggas out here, bro. I be telling niggas that, you heard? Like, bro, cops is human beings, bro. What the fuck you think they gonna do? They hear them shits going off. They first thought is cover. You heard? I don't know about them 10 pence boys, boy. Them niggas, right? Them niggas wild westerns, boy. Them niggas chased us dead. Boy, them niggas don't play, boy. Let me tell y'all this story, chat. Fuck it. Let me tell you about the 10 pence. Then we gonna get into the raw wave. Let me tell you about the 10 pence, niggas. This story real quick. Right? I had got booked not too long ago for You know how niggas be getting rentals, whatever. Shit was reported stolen or whatever, right? So now it's me and my mans and shit. We driving, we riding around. We hops on the highway. Now, mind you, go through the highway, you got easy passes. We doing what we doing. We going back to the town. Yeah, I'm gonna be there, bro. You know I'm gonna be there. So now we coming to the town. Boom. As we coming to the town, we on the Jackie. As soon as we get on the Jackie or whatever, we on the Jackie, we driving. So my son like, yo, I think 12 behind us. I'm like, nah, we good. You heard? 12, they put the lights on. So now my son like, fuck it. I'm like, all right, now mind you, I'm in the car with 3 of my codees, you heard? So like we got like niggas on parole, all type of shit. So niggas like, dig it, fuck it. Bro digs it. You heard? This case is this done, all everything started. You heard? Bro digs it. He digs it. But bro not really like sturdy, but but we on the Jackie. So you know, once but once it's traffic, we get off. Boom. We dig it. They coming, boom. Bro jumps back on the shit. Mind you, we moving like we got raw, like we just did some crazy shit. All we know, we smacked. Boys came behind us. We take them on the chase. We driving. This nigga, he fake crash. Boom, like one of those. Bing. So I'm like, oh, I'm in the back seat. You feel me? So now he driving. He maxed again. Boom, boom. Now, mind you, I'm starting to see like yellow cabs, all type of cabs. They all pulling up, like trying to cut us off, all type of shit. So boom, we belch from the V. Boom. Bro, and them go this way. My stupid ass, you know, if you from the towns, you know, like Brooklyn, the fucking Jackie, you know, is a cemetery right up like at the bottom of the Jackie. Bro, I sees my mans. If I'm lying, I'm dying. You heard? My mans jumps over the fucking, he goes to jump over the Jackie, but do one of these, like the hesitate jump. Mind, the cop is right here on our heels. I jumps off the Jackie into the cemetery. Boom! Mind you, it's pitch black. Now, I'm running. I'm out of breath. You heard? I can't breathe. Helicopters is every day going crazy. You heard? Because we just did a whole movie, gang, like a whole movie. So boom, I'm running. Boom, I can't breathe. I takes my hoodie off. I throws my hoodie. So now I'm not even scared about like being in the cemetery. I'm thinking about like raccoons and shit like that. So I'm like, oh, nah, it's mad dark. You heard? So now I'm laying in. I see the cop come in the cemetery. Boom, they run around. Boom, it's mad dark. I'm like, I'm gonna just sit here till the morning, bro. Mind you, remember I was sweating. I'm running. I'm sweating. So I was hot to go for my hoodie. Bro, once I start like calming down a little bit, it's brick ass. You heard, bro? Bro, I'm freezing, bro, like freezing cold. So boom. After boom, yeah, after that, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just dip out. Cause you know you could like I'm all the way in the back. So I'm walking all the way to the front of the cemetery. You know, Popeyes right there, the gas station and all that. In my mind, I'm like, make it to the Popeyes and mind you, my phone is dead. You heard, bro? My phone dead. I'm in the phone. You know, I'm in the car regular all day, just chat. I'm not thinking to charge my phone. My shit dead. So I'm like, fuck it. I gotta make it's mad cops, helicopters, all type of shit. I see the cops on high in the cemetery shit. I get close by like the gate leading to the Popeyes and shit. I'm like, I'm not gonna go out this way. I'm gonna go out on the side of the highway and like try to creep through the wall, like on the wall. I hop over this, you know, it's like you know, the Mexicans be selling fruit, selling shit right there. You feel me? So, bro, I climbs out the cemetery. The niggas see me and cut ass. Run. I'm like, yo, chill. So now he leave his bike. Now I'm like, fuck it, I'm good. Mother, I start walking towards fucking Popeyes. Niggas pulled up on me. Fuck you doing? Where you gonna grab me off? Like, what the fuck going on? They got me. Boom. They like, we got the other one. When he say he got the other one, I'm like, oh, they got my mans. You heard, bro? So now the nigga got me in a cop car. They searching me wicked. Boom. Now it's the 10 pants niggas. You heard, bro? Mud. These niggas was in taxi cabs. These niggas was in U-Haul trucks. I'm telling y'all to tell this. Don't play with them 10 pants niggas, bro. You heard? Don't play with they chasing niggas. Then the nigga told me, he said, yo, we don't, he said, I did all that for nothing. He said, it's some new shit they doing, chat. They got some shit in their car where they could shoot your car with a GPS shit. This is actually happening right now in the city. This is going on, meaning like They could track you. Them niggas is not playing, bro. He like, yeah, we hit y'all car with the tracker. Whoa. Long story short, niggas went to the bookends, all that dumb shit. They ain't really charge us nothing for but dumb shit, like damage. Nobody got hurt, no nothing. Whoa. Rental was reported stolen, but you feel me? Niggas fixed that. That shit was about nothing, but that shit was crazy though, chat. I ain't go front. Nigga jumped off the highway in the cemetery. The cop was like, nigga, I was not jumping behind you. Wait, what?
Like, what? So word on the scene just like every week a rapper is getting arrested. Rod Wave was just arrested after shooting his girlfriend's G-Wagon up 14 times after an argument. Like, what? So word on the streets is that 2021 hours, Rod Waves and his girlfriend and one.
I ain't gonna front, chat. I don't think he shot 14 times, boy. I think he had that. You heard? Because think about it. You heard, gang? 14 shots is like foul. That's still not 14, gang. You heard, bro? Foul. Still not 14, gang. You heard? He had to have that. You heard, bro? He had that button, bro. Raw Wave fat ass running around with a button. Yo, and he got the rod in his picture. Nah, Raw Wave out here thugging. I ain't think that. Nigga thugging. Nigga shot the button at his girl V. He bugging.
One of Rod Wave's associates were observed walking out of the residence. It appeared that him and her got into a verbal argument, and it appeared that she started yelling at him. Then he pulled out a Glock 20 10mm pistol from under his left arm, and he walks up to the garage courtyard and opens G-Wagon, firing 14 rounds in total, emptying the pistol magazine. Her G-Wagon was struck 11 times. So after this happened, police was called down, and then he was arrested. Look at all the charges bro got. First of all, I was shocked when they said he 5'8", 300 pounds. Bro, you got to get to the gym.
He 5'8", 300 pounds? Boy. Bro, 5'8", 300 pounds, bro. They gassing it. There's no way he that fat, bro. That's too crazy, bro.
But
bro,
his charges are aggravated assault, possession of a firearm or a knife, attempt to commit certain felonies, pointing or aiming a gun at somebody, reckless conduct, criminal damage to property, second degree, willful obstruction of law enforcement officers, tampering with evidence, possession of a firearm or during a commission to commit a felony, simple assault, reckless conduct, criminal damage to property. Man, he got a lot of stuff going on. And look at his mugshot. Whew. I see why he be having them federal nightmares. But the good news was, right after he was arrested, he was released on $50,000 bond. So now he's free. It's actually a shame that Rod Wave crashed out with his now girlfriend, because just last year he had the same type of troubles with his baby mom.
You heard, chat? That's some Illuminati shit. Illuminati. We not going for that. We not going for that. You shot the button at your girl V. Possession of a weapon. No. You just had that other case. Yeah, this Illuminati shit, chat. Yo, Henry, what's the word, brother? This nigga is Illuminati. Break down coach charges. I don't know about his charges, so I can't even do that. I gotta look at some shit on YouTube. I gotta tap in and see what's going on. We can search some shit up, but I don't really know. The rest of the Wave, he crazy. Now he bugged out. That nigga Illuminati.
He caught her cheating on her. Then she came out and said she don't care about him. And then he ended up making a couple of diss songs, but it got real spicy. Take a look at this video.
Bro, listen. You ain't answered the phone out one time, bro. One time, G. Like, that shit is crazy to me. And then you call
This shit fake, bro. This shit fake, chat. Now, this is his life. You heard? He going through all this heartbreaking shit. You heard, bro? He on live. His baby mom's on the phone. He supposed to. He called her. She was with a nigga, and she don't care. And whoa. All right, but that shit is all scripted, gang. I'm trying to tell you, when you get into this life and hit this peak these niggas at, this shit is all scripted. Think about Lil Durk, right? What he rap about? Death, pain, and all that, right? So they got to keep this going on around him. What a coincidence. Your fat, rich ass, right? That could get any bitch you want or whatever. You pinned it on live that you getting heart, bro. This is my heart, bro. This is why I be so hurt. And so when he gonna go to a concert and drop an album, he got something to rap about, and now I can see, oh, now his baby mom's really hurt. That shit is all. This shit is all scripted, bro. Gangster, bro. That shit, Illuminati, bro. This shit raw way Illuminati, bro. I know he is, but I'm just saying. I'm not saying that like he's not Illuminati. I'm just saying like this is just them playing in niggas' face, bro. Like that ass. Like, come on, bro. We not that. Especially over here, chat. We not that dumb, bro. We read the book over here. Bro. We read the book.
So yeah, that was video of Rod Wave confronting her. Just clips that hit the internet where this random dude was sleeping in bed with, looks to be Rod Wave's baby mama. So when that clip came out, you can see her right here. She's looking like she just getting done. And he saw it, and then he basically confronted her on it. And she said, "You ain't my dude. I don't care about none of that." So they both broke up. But now he got this new girlfriend. And I don't know what made him crash out, but it might have been because just 2 weeks ago, he ended up buying her like everything for her birthday. Look.
Oh, that's the girl he had with all the gifts in the bags and shit. Yeah, I had to do the butt now, chat. I ain't gonna front. I'm jagging it. You see all that bread he spent? I seen this video. Wait, she 22? He 25? I thought he was an old nigga. 26 with a 22-year-old is kind of heavy still, too. That's kind of crazy. That's crazy. Yo, chat. Y'all jacking a 26-year-old with a 22-year-old? That's different. Chat not jacking that. That nigga mad fat too. They probably like, come on, bro. Once they get their shit, you heard, Greg? They off that.
So I ain't gonna lie, man. Rod Wave has the worst of luck when it comes to picking out girls, but
it's
it might just have.
They both mid-20s. Nah, chat. I'm not jacking that. That's kind of heavy. You damn near 30. You 26.
This friendship. The funniest
26. You 30, bro.
thing I've seen in my entire life. I'm really excited.
22, yo. It's like, come on, bro. She was just like, come on, bro. 24, 22 is crazy. 24. She probably a
to
young
do with
baddie.
the fact that bro is out of shape. If he's out of shape and 5'8", 300 pounds, then he's gonna be able to get what he can.
On diets. What the
fuck? Cash out on. They don't really like him for that. I don't know, but I just want to see him lose weight, slim up, and then be able to go crazy on all the women without having to buy him all of the things that he buys them. So yeah, that's pretty critical. But it was actually interesting. A video came out of this girl Mini Barbie is using you for your money, and him and her responded to it. Check this.
I don't think Mini Barbie like Rod Wave for real.
All the people that get on this app and put their 2 cents in every day when it's not needed.
It's crazy, bro. Like, I never really even be on like this internet like that. But they still find time to just spread hatred.
Look, chat. Look.
Because I seen this clip of them in the club.
Hold on, chat. Before I rewind this back, y'all gonna say I'm reaching, and here go Brown with this other talk and all this shit. Everything is symbols. You gotta watch the symbols with these niggas. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all some shit.
You know, it's crazy, bro. Like, I never even be on like this internet like that. But it
Damn, I gotta catch it.
never even be on like this internet like that. But they still find time to just spread.
It's too fast. I can't catch it.
Because I seen this clip.
Hold on. I'm gonna demonstrate for you. I can't catch it. It's shit too fast. He do it too fast. All right. Everything is symbols. You see how he itching his head? He doing this, and his hand end up like this, like he do this quick fast, right? This is, bro. You gotta pay attention to shit like that. We gonna get to that. So y'all think probably like, oh, he Ryan Brown be bugging, Brown glitching, he going crazy. Nah, I'm trying to show y'all some shit, bro. I'm trying to show y'all some shit. This shit is all scripted, bro. We living in a fucking
Clip of them in the club,
virtual reality,
and she was looking like she was looking out of place. Like the bitch didn't want to be there.
Get you off my mind, out of my head. So I wrote you a song.
I feel like that's how it be with a anyways, though, because you can't just go jump and be with no fat if you didn't like fat in the first place. Because, bitch, it's not going to work. Just because he got money don't mean you like fat.
I got questions for you. Are you happy within yourself? Are you happy with life? Did you pay your rent this month? Are you making any income? Do you have a job? Do you have a business? Do you have something going on? Like, did you do something successful within the last 30 days?
This all promotion. This all promotion for his next album, chat. That's all it is, bro. This all promotion for his next video. I can't fuck with Raw.
Do you know these people who you always put your 2 cents in on? Like,
you know, it's crazy, bro. Like, I never even be on like this internet like that. Like, they post my music, do my little shows and shit, stay out of people's way, but they still find time to just spread hatred towards, you know what I'm saying, poke out. First of all,
yeah, man. So Rod, best of luck to you, bro. But you cannot ever be crashing out over no female, especially if it's a new female. Shooting her car up 14 times, bro. You trying to?
You like the button mode? He bugging. We gonna take it here, chat. Let's get to this real quick.
Signs that we all.
Shout out my son Morales. This is my son. This is one of my favorite YouTubers too. He read the book, chat.
Down a different video. I know I did a video before.
Chat. Sit back, listen. Video ain't that long. Just pay attention. So y'all just pay attention. My son read the book.
About the hand signs, right? A lot of hand signs that we already know, but I really never went into exclusive details on what a lot of these hand gestures and hand signs actually mean. All right, and you're going to see a lot of different ones that people aren't aware of, and a lot of these celebrities using them as well. All right, as well as politicians. Now, the first one we already know, okay, is what people may know as the devil horns or the Baphomet hand sign, right?
The pineal gland has tiny little cilia, hair-like extensions all around.
Not only does this associate with that, you know what I'm saying, due to the fact that people like Anton LaVey have made these hand gestures popular, right? But it also has a different meaning. All right, you see here, Ronnie Dio is using the same hand sign, right? Which is so ironic that we would see the Pope doing the same hand gesture. All right, it's no coincidence, you know what I mean, that you see these people using these hand signs. Right now, the history of this being in pop culture actually came from a rock group which was called Coven. All right, and they had an album called Witchcraft. Now, Before this, nobody was actually using these hand signs publicly, all right, until people like Anton LaVey, went on television and spoke out what this actually meant. All right, during this time, which was, I believe this album came out in 1967 or 1969, and nobody had ever saw these hand gestures, right? But when people like Anton LaVey made it very popular, okay, it all had a connection in why, people were using it now in mainstream media. Now, most people aren't aware of this, but I'll give y'all the history on this devil hand sign, or whatever people want to call it, the Baphomet, whatever, right? But it's actually called the Horn of Canuto, and it started in Italy. Now, as y'all can see, there is a horn, okay, next to this hand sign. All right, now it has a very different meaning than what a lot of people may assume. Now, in Chinese culture, this hand sign that you see here pointed downwards to the floor, was used to ward off evil. All right, and also in Italy, they used it for the same reasons. All right, but now, as y'all can see, it's associated with the horn, right? And like I said, they call this the Horn of Canuto. Some people may know that P. Diddy was giving a lot of women, okay, this same necklace. All right. Now, when you see this pointed downwards, like some people associate it with good luck or whatever the case may be, right? In certain cultures, they associate this with good luck, but it actually represents the horn god. Okay, now over there in Italy, they believe in the bull, and that's a strong significance over there. So whether you want to associate it with Moloch, okay, Baphomet, whomever you choose, right? But when it's pointed upward, it actually has a totally different meaning. Now, when we see a lot of these people using this, all right, it just clarifies that there is some type of association with Satanism. All right. There's no reason why politicians and rappers and rock stars and, devout Satanists like Anton LaVey would be using this hand symbol, unless it didn't mean something. Now he already spoke about how, like, it's a difference if you pointing it towards yourself rather than you pointing it the opposite direction, right? And I believe he says, like, if it's aimed towards yourself, that has a different meaning. It's giving yourself energy. And then when you putting it out towards the public or outward, it's actually cursing. A lot of these people that are using it in different ways, but it has a significant meaning. All right. And like I said, in Chinese culture, some people would use the same hand signal, but point it downwards. And the reason they would point it downwards was to block off whatever negative energy that would come up, spirits that would come up, and all of this stuff. So they have a real reason on why they're using this. And, it's always some sort of power behind this. All right. Now, the next one I'm going to talk about is this whole, people may call this the 666, all of this stuff, right? And, some people associate it with gangs and whatever the case may be, but it has a very significant meaning. Now, people that are in gangs, they don't really know what they actually throwing up, if you ask me. They think it stands for blood, but it has a very deep meaning. Now, as y'all can see here, Jim Jones is throwing up the 666 or the B hand sign, right? But Tekashi 6ix9ine is throwing up the 666 also, all right? And it's just in a different way. You're just using different fingers. But this is no different, okay? This hand sign right here, which is still 666, okay, is no different than this. It's the same thing. Now, over the eye, when you see them put it over the eye, it represents the god, all right, the sun god, all right, Amun Ra, and all of this Egyptology and all of that stuff. They have different meanings on what this represents. Now, when you see it, most people will put this hand gesture over their eyes or next to their eyes, all right, or just in the air, period. but it has a very different meaning than what most people think. Oh, it's the devil. That means the devil. Nah, it's all coded. All right, it's all coded. Now, in Freemasonic world, all right, these people believe that this is association, right, with enlightenment. Okay, this just means that the person is enlightened, in a sense, right? And I'm gonna break down how and why. Now, you see J. Cole throwing up this, right? That doesn't mean he's in the gang or nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's doing the same thing that Juice WRLD is doing. Okay, it's just different fingers.
Trying to tell y'all, chat.
This, you're not.
Word. This is the type of shit I'll be into, chat. Look at that.
Now, it all goes into this whole 33 and, you know, the whole concept of the vertebrae, right, where it's connected to the spine. Now, I don't want to get too vulgar, but some people believe in, you know, certain occult practices, right, that a lot of these people, they, you know, participate in, how do I say it, unnecessary behavior. All right, and when they do this, they achieve some type of enlightenment. Okay, because now not only are you tapping into a higher level of conscious, all right, but these people understand the whole significance. So when you seeing 666, it's actually representing that 33. Okay, it's all the same thing. Now, like I said, when you see it over the eyes, it's no difference than giving praise to these Egypt gods. All right, it's no difference, and they understand this, which is why you see people like Beyonce doing the same exact thing. All right, and we're gonna talk about her next. Now, I know people have seen this.
Chat, if y'all don't believe that, right? What was the reason Beyonce was throwing this up like this for? For what? If y'all don't believe what he's saying, you gotta make me believe it. Like, you gotta explain to me, like, what, like, wow, what a coincidence these niggas all throw up the same hand signs.
Hand gesture. As y'all see, they got my man X right here with the arms crossed over the head. All right. Now, when you see the arms crossed over the head, right? It's no coincidence. Like, this guy here, I'm not sure. I guess he's an Ethiopian track runner, but he's doing the same pose. Okay, and then on Beyonce's Renaissance tour, you know, there were plenty of photos of her doing the same exact hand gesture. Now, you know, you got this lady here with the same pose. She doing the same exact pose. I guess she won the Olympics in 2020. Then you got Madonna here doing the same thing. But this all has to get down. You know what I'm saying? Got my man XXX Tentacion doing the same exact hand gesture, right? Now, this comes from the keys of heaven of St. Peter, all right? If that's how you say it or however you want to say it, right? But the keys of heaven of St. Peter, you know, like our St. Peter's cross is an inverted cross, right? Which many people associate with Satanism, all right? But now we're going to talk about where this derived from and what it means. Now, according to
Chat, let me know
the
if this
Catholic
too much for y'all,
doctrine,
chat.
okay?
Let me know if this too much for y'all, chat. I'm trying to enlighten y'all.
Jesus entrusted St. Peter with the keys to heaven, granting him authority to take binding actions in the Gospel of Matthew 16:9. It tells Jesus tells Peter, I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. All right. And whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. All right. And whatever you loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. St. Peter is commonly depicted in Catholic and Eastern Orthodox art holding a key or.
Yo, kick that Discord link. We gonna be playing Call of Duty. We gonna be lit today. Just tap in with the Discord link. Keep it rolling. Say that.
Set of keys, right? These keys, known as the keys of heaven or St. Peter's keys, symbolize papal authority. They are featured on the coats of arms of individual popes, as well as those of the Holy See in Vatican City State. The keys signify Peter's reception of the keys to the kingdom of heaven, all right, along with the authority to bind and loose. Now, this all goes into, for those that don't know, if you understand this whole concept of keys, Solomon had keys, St. Peter had keys, all right, when you see these type of hand gestures, right, understand that they have this understanding of spiritual practices that happen over there at the Vatican. Now, when I explained this to y'all before, I spoke about religions such as the keys of Solomon, and also how it practices it with Goetia, right, and different deities. That so a lot of these celebrities understand that practice, okay, and use these same tactics publicly to let each other know, hey, listen, I'm down with that. You understand? When you see a lot of this stuff done in public, it's no coincidence. All right. Now, the next one we're gonna be talking about is this West Side hand signal. Y'all seen?
Cat. Hold on.
A lot of these rappers throw up West Side,
I gotta show
right?
you.
You got Ice Cube right here throwing up the West Side. You know what I mean? Then you got A Boogie throwing up the West Side, right? You got my man's Tupac. He doing the same hand gesture. All right, Eminem. I don't know this guy's name here, but Eminem throwing up the West Side, right? Now, this all is associated or could be associated, right, with Satanism. And, some people may associate it with Freemasonry or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it has a deeper meaning than just that. Now, this is a hypothesis, right? So the gesture was a secret sign conveying satanic meanings. The hand gesture may be read as the letter M and W, right? So when you see them throwing up West Side and it's pointed upward or down, it's the same thing, all right? Which may be interpreted as multiple V's and I's to symbolize 666, all right? Now,
keep being lazy about cleaning your apartment. No, seriously, Home Aglow will...
It says here, this is because the letter V is pronounced waw in Hebrew, all right, involved in gematria, and is the sixth letter in both alphabets. However, there is no evidence to show that Renaissance, Mannerist, and Baroque art had any connection with Satanism. Now, what I will show y'all is that it's so ironic that in a lot of these old paintings, all right, you see them throwing up the same hand gesture. All right, now you see Nostradamus on throwing up the same hand gesture. It's no different if he twisted his fingers or if he left it normal, but it's still representing 666. If you look here, there's the V, and then next to it is the I, right? Then you got a picture here, Jesus, also with his hands in the same position, pointed upward and also downward. All right. I'm not sure who this woman is, but she's doing the same hand gesture. Okay, a lot of these old paintings had the same hand gesture, and there was secret codings that only a specific person would know. All right, they would purposely hold their hands in this manner to let the painter or the person know that they were a part of occult practices. Right? You got this picture here that we all know. All right, throwing up the same thing. All right. A lot of these things is no coincidence. No coincidence why a lot of their hands is positioned this way. All right. Same thing with this woman here. I'm not sure who she is, but she's got her hands positioned. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is this whole fingers interlock thing, right? Now, I found this picture on Twitter, and a lot of people were saying that this photo right here is digitally altered. Okay, meaning that their fingers are not positioned correct, right? They've been saying that this picture is AI. It's not real. It's, stop with your tinfoil hat stuff, yeah. But there are a lot of politicians, okay, that are using this hand signal, and I'm going to talk about what it actually means, all right? And it's no different than a regular person just crossing their hands, but when they overlap it, it has a meaning. All right, and there's some real sick nonsense, but we're going to talk about it. Now, as y'all see here on this television show, the man is holding his hands in the same position, right? Also, this guy here holding his hands in the same awkward position. It looks uncomfortable to have their hands positioned this way, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Nancy Pelosi right here with her hands positioned in the same awkward manner. Okay? The same way. All right? There's no difference than what you've seen. All right? Then also you have this picture here, which is some artwork. Now, the funny and strange thing about this picture, right? And I'm going to tell y'all the history of this sculpture here. This sculpture is, I believe, in France, if I'm not mistaken, and it is to represent missing children. Okay, but as y'all can see here, the hand gesture is in the same interlocked position, right? It's so weird that they would have this sculpture here, and you know, this guy or child or whatever it is under it, right? But this sculpture represents missing children. So if y'all want to look up where the sculpture actually is, you can find it. It's on the internet somewhere. All right, now this is kind of crazy. Now Benjamin here, I can't pronounce his last name, but ironically, he made the person in the back of him, all right, did this same hand gesture. Okay, the same hand gesture. Now pay attention to the dates here, because all of this matters. All right, all of this actually matters. But I'm gonna play this clip real quick.
I just learned there is a fourth hero here, Lieutenant Jonathan Ben Hamel, who lost a leg in Gaza and continued to fight.
Now you see that? You see as he turns his head, he's signaling to him, okay, that he's down. All right? Now, when I say that, you know, a lot of these people, you know, in politics and in the music business and Hollywood, they all use these hand signals to contact with each other or communicate with each other, right? It all has a specific meaning. Now, I'm going to break it down what this means after the next clip, but let's keep it going.
My friends.
Now, what would make him want to position his hands that way? All right, and then, you know, just sit down. He didn't clap. He just positioned his hands in that manner.
The soldiers of Israel, unbowed, undaunted, unafraid.
And it's so ironic that the camera always catches this stuff. Okay, so it could signify that either this guy back here is down, or they saying that Mr. Benjamin is down. Right? It has two different meanings.
I saw him and get him to the Greek. I'm going to go over there and say hello to him. So I thought, P Diddy.
Now watch this.
Happened, there was a whole thing with Jay-Z, and I went to lean, but you can't lean in to speak to Jay-Z. You're not allowed to lean in. And his bodyguard just like.
Look, both of their hands are positioned in the same manner, okay, in the same exact manner. All right, as he said, Jay-Z. Now this guy is no longer with us, okay. This clip had anything to do with it, but he's no longer with us. And as you can see, his eyes are positioned downward to look at their hands. But keep going. Now, as y'all can see here, okay, Catherine Clark, all right, who's on the front page of Globe magazine, is holding her hands in the same position, in the same exact position, okay? Now, what this all represents, and we're going to talk about a specific group of individuals, right? But it all comes from the Hermetic science. Now,
Hermetic science.
This book is... I want to say it's wicked. It is wicked because the Hermetic principles is what a lot of these entertainers and politicians practice. You know, one of my first videos, I broke this down on what it means. There's 7 different principles in this book that a lot of people, all right, in politics, in the music business, in Hollywood, they all use it, all right? Now, I won't go into too much details, but in this book, right, these are different hand signals to contact or communicate with each other. As y'all can see in depiction F here, it's pretty much the same as W, right? All of these things, especially with the letter S, all of these things have a significant meaning and connection and tied in. What I will say is, all right, what I will say is that many people believe that hand gesture that y'all seen has a connection with power, all right, with power and spirituality and protection. But it also has a different meaning. Now, like I said, I won't go into too much details because I don't want to, make y'all sick or anything like that. But let's just say it has to do with the sacrifice of the lamb. All right. Now, many people know this, and the lamb would actually represent the young individual. Okay, I'll just leave it there. Okay, I'll leave it right there. And
he basically saying people that study hermit science, like they believe in sacrificing kids and stuff like that. So he just ain't want to say it.
I won't go any further because apparently, you speak out about a lot of this stuff. It don't turn out well. So, you have
Allegedly,
a lot of
yeah,
people
word.
here.
Let me say that. Allegedly they do that. Allegedly. This is all allegedly. I'm just scrolling on that.
In politics and also in the music business in Hollywood that understand, okay, these hand gestures. Okay, now whether you connect the dots with these hand gestures and put everything together, that's on your own accord. But it all has to do with some type of group which is called the Hermetic Dawn. All right, now if you want to look up the Hermetic Dawn or what they call the Golden Dawn, this is a group of individuals that are part of the occult, okay, but they're outside of Freemasonry. They're like a step up, okay. They're most people understand them as the Rosicrucians and all of this stuff. They practice that Hermetic belief system, okay, which is just another form of Satanism, if you ask me. It's a lot of occultic practices, and it's wicked. So when you seeing their hands interlocked like that, all right, they're communicating to each other to let them know, hey, I'm a part of this group, okay, and this is the level that I'm in or what I'm associated with. All right, whether you see their hands positioned in a certain way, that's what it means. No reason why the Queen of England will be doing the same hand gesture. All right, then you see Nelson Mandela here with the Jesuit pendant on, right? So, a lot of these people are sick, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but I did want to break that down for y'all and talk about it a little bit in detail. All right, so with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope I broke down some valuable information that you could possibly use. All right, and when you see these people doing these hand signs, okay, not only are they putting curses on people in the crowds or whatever the case may be, but they're signaling to each other that they're part of this group. All right, so I'm gonna get to some more videos for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy y'all day, and peace.
As a result of the CCTV. Tell y'all, chat, it's heavy. It's shit that be happening in y'all face. I won't even believe it's heavy. You feel me? Y'all niggas won't even believe half of the other shit. That was some other shit. I hope that wasn't too heavy for y'all. A lot of people be like, yo, nah, you feel me? Niggas talking about shit, but you gotta just listen. You feel me? What's the word though, chat? I got some more shit for y'all we could tap in with. Okay. Yo, tell me if play Remy. Yo, bro, let me know if something was wrong for this right here. Let me know.
Did they make me somebody uncle? Some little kids said they was gonna shoot my nephew. So now we deep as hell for to go get their ass. Where they at, bro? Which one of y'all the last said y'all was gonna shoot my nephew? Go get y'all mother dad right now. Your kids? Yeah. Why do they feel the audacity to tell some other kids they gonna shoot them? Really? Yeah, really. I don't think y'all whoop their ass enough. Take care of it. Take care of it. I'm not gonna leave till you take care of it. I suggest, bro, I'll stand right here, bro. I'll handle it with you. What's the word?
What's going on? Thank you for tuning in to another.
Little kid said they was gonna shoot my nephew. So now we deep as hell finna go get their ass. Where they at, bro? Say no more. There's some little white boys with my nephew and these kids right here. So my petty ass finna take their ass over there to press the issue. Bring y'all little ass over here. Bro,
He not
petty
playing.
as hell, bro.
Petty.
Go get y'all mother dad right now. Bro, I'm not gonna chase y'all on my little brother. I'm not gonna chase y'all the ass. If I gotta run, I'ma beat y'all ass. Alright. Come on, let's play ball.
Oh, he's
let's
standing
play
on
ball.
business for his nephew.
Dad, go get y'all mother dad right now. Go get y'all dad. You don't got no dad? You better call some 20 y'all the last said y'all was gonna shoot my nephew. Huh? Little orange shirt. Where your parents at? Go get them. I don't give a where they at. Go get your parents. Go get your parents. I'm right here with you, and if you run, I'm gonna call the police on your little ass. Where y'all other friend just go? Cause we're going to his house then. And if y'all run, I got what y'all look like. Let's play. We don't do them shooting threats. We don't do that shit. Oh, he ran over there to his house? Go on, get on y'all bikes. You ain't gotta walk that on that bike. Nigga, this is not the early 2000s. This is 2025. Y'all best bet is to, bro, ride them bikes a little faster, bro. A little faster. I don't know what y'all thought this shit was, bro. We don't do that. If I don't talk to y'all parents on my granny, I'm gonna have him whoop y'all ass. Simple as that. And if y'all try to whoop on him, I'ma whoop y'all mother. This gonna teach y'all a little something about respect and staying in a child's place. Cause we don't involve guns as kids. Where does your friend live? So why the what? Okay. This his parents? This is, yeah, he threw his bike in the grass. Y'all son just ran here? Did y'all son just run here? Son just run here?
Yes. He's right
Tell
there.
him come outside.
What happened?
Tell him come outside.
He threatened us.
Come out that window, bro. You must have thought they was by themselves and they didn't have somebody older. Come down here. Y'all they parents?
Yo, he orchestrating everything.
You come over here too. Now what I was gonna do is let these kids beat they motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
But I'm an adult. I'm gonna ask 6 feet. Do not walk up on me right now.
6 feet,
I'm gonna ask
no
for
reach.
6 feet. I'm being so serious with you. I'm being respectful. 6 feet, step back.
And I'm trying to figure
He
out.
is being.
Your kids?
Yeah.
Why do they feel the audacity to tell some other kids they gonna shoot them?
Really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
Pulled me out my room because of this shit. Me
Sound like
handling
an
it how I
old
want to handle,
black
I'm gonna beat
grandmother.
your kids' ass because they look old enough to get a little ass whooping. I don't think y'all whoop their ass enough. Take care of it. Take care of it. I'm not gonna leave till you take care of it. I suggest, bro, I'll stand right here, bro. I'll handle it with you. What's the word? How you want to do it?
Word.
You don't handle your kids, I handle you. What's up? What's up? I'm
Yes.
old enough to get on that ass. What? What? Oh, all right. You better whoop their ass, because if you don't whoop their ass and they come back around this corner, I'm gonna whoop their ass. Where that little boy at? Apologize. Y'all little niggas get over here and apologize, or I'm gonna whoop everybody's ass. Daddy's, mamas included.
He going
Dead
crazy.
Homies.
Dead
One
homie.
word, I will have my dog come bite the out y'all. Dead homies.
Yo, you said the dog gonna bite him?
And if you grab a gun, I'm gonna tear this trailer up. How you wanna play it? How you wanna play it? You wanna grab a gun? But I have a 7.62 E through this bitch right now. Come on, let's play ball. Let's play ball. If I come back and now come back over here and apologize, I'm tearing all these bitches up. Dead homies. Let's play ball.
Here's a update. They trying to get my mama evicted. See, when it comes down to it, I realized white people gonna stick together. I felt like I was doing the right thing because I was minding my business to start with, but to go check somebody's parents and their kids and they still don't do shit about it. Clearly it's shit, but clearly that's what the it is. So now I got about probably like 30 days or less to leave the premises or some shit. So like let's donate to the fund. But like not even 30 seconds into the altercation, the police pulls up, bro. Like my phone died before I could even show what the was happening. Like I already got to deal with the fact that we not welcome here. You feel me? Let alone I get to be here. You feel me? So long story short, my nephew pulls me out of my room. He tells me some kids threat to shoot him. Y'all seen the video, what happened? That's the full interaction, you feel me, until my phone died. Then they called the police on. The police pulls up. Now, the same police officer that pulled up before when some bullshit happened with my sister, he knew exactly who he was, you feel me? They didn't even want a statement from me for real, bro. I swear to God. Like, the police went from asking me for a statement to talking to a 7-year-old asking him for a statement. Like, he spent like at least 5-10 seconds with me, and then the rest of the time being out there just went back with the white people to talk to them. It's just like, be serious, bro. Y'all don't know how to raise y'all kids or some shit. And at this point, bro, I'm finna find me somewhere to fucking go. I gotta get the fuck out of Indiana, bro. Like, dead homies.
Oh, he in
Indiana?
Indiana?
Get the fuck out of, you feel me? I might just go to Florida or Cali or some
Yeah,
shit.
you in
Like,
Indiana,
dead homies,
bro.
suck my dick, bro. Mind you, the office is constantly calling my mom back to back, talking about I was threatening somebody when the white people started the threats. Let's just stop the bullshit at this point.
But you did go
gang.
to their house
He's in
talking
South
about you
Bend,
got
brother.
223s
Like,
and
what the
556s.
I can't stand this motherfucker, let alone stand the leasing agents that they got out here. Because at the end of the day, they gonna side with the same people that's dressed just like them with the same skin color. I hate it, bro.
Hey, he low-key funny.
You can't even stand up for what's right no more
his own
unless
show.
you're white. I bet if little Timmy ass was threatened and he went back to the office and said something, they was gonna put the other people out.
Hell yeah.
Wait, that's what happened.
Okay,
That's
y'all,
what
listen, I've seen the video.
Oh, his
It is
mom?
literally everywhere, okay? Y'all
Okay,
do not
mama.
have to keep sending it to me on Facebook. You do not have to tag me on Instagram. You don't have to tag me on TikTok. I've seen it.
Oh, mama turned
I
two.
seen it yesterday. Okay? Listen, those kids was wrong for saying that they were going to pew my 6-year-old grandson.
Yep.
Now, I would have handled it a different way, but listen, my son is in his early 20s, so he felt he handled it the way he needed to handle it.
He did. I'm
Whether
not
it was
gonna
for
lie.
content, whatever the it was for. He did it.
Content
It's
for me.
done. It's fucking over. But to the in that comment section on Instagram, to them little chicks that was on Instagram talking about, oh, he's zesty, he's sassy, he's gay. He's far from gay. He's actually a really good
Well, how
dude.
did we get here?
When he's in a relationship with a woman, he takes damn good care of her. He
Dang.
protects, he provides, he does all of that. So if that's what y'all think, y'all are so clueless, and this
They
is
said
why
he was
y'all
zesty?
can't find a good man, because all the good men y'all swear are gay.
That is a common
Make it
trend,
make
though.
sense. Stop playing with my son in the comments, though. Honestly, 'Cause
Mom's
I'm not
standing
the
10 toes
one nor
down.
the two.
His mom.
She not the
backing
one
that.
nor the two. Mom said it was right. Wow, that was.
What y'all think about that, chat? He was wrong for that? What y'all think about that, chat? He wrong for that? Y'all niggas sleep? Nigga, what's up with y'all in the comments? Niggas went to sleep on the bloodbathian. It's the vibe with y'all niggas, man. What's the vibe? Hell nah, he should have hit the trailer up. Nah, he done went to jail, bro. You wildin'. You see what they did, nigga? He was wrong. No, he not wrong. He not wrong. See, I say he wrong because you supposed to read the book, bro. You got to know your surroundings. When you somewhere like that, it's people, places, and things, right? So when you know you already in that place like that, you know there's other ways to handle it. You would have to handle it like a civilian. Yo, listen, bro. Your kids threatening my nephew, whatever. Can you please? I'll fix that. Go your way. You're not in a mixed area where they see shit like that. Or they don't get that. You coming? That white man would have popped them. Then what? You heard that white man would have popped him for coming on his trailer, his property or whatever, or however it went. Guys, mom's kicked out. Yeah, that's crazy. But you know how the internet is. They gonna pay for him. TikTok. He gonna go to TikTok, tell his story. That's one thing I seen on this internet. you can't talk to people like that, but you could if it's like you gotta know. But it's people, places, and things. Yeah, white people ought to be like, yo, listen, respectfully. Well, I just tell my kids, bro, what? We don't pay the niggas no more. I don't even play with them no more. Yo, y'all go over there. I don't want to see y'all niggas playing with them. It would have been that. I would never just did all that extra shit. I ain't gonna front. I would never did all that extra shit. You know, we got my son Mr. popping out. Yeah. 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 Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Yo, Breakfast Club interview coming. You know that. Listen to the South. You got a boom. Play Mister.
What's going on, my boy? How you?
I'm chilling. I'm great. This is one of the interviews so many people have been asking for. I know I took some time. I wanted to get some research. I wanted to know what I was talking about, because obviously when you have certain people coming to sit down, you want to give them that respect that you know you're willing to give full attention to everything they've been through. So how you been, my guy?
I've been coolin', bro. I've been blessed, staying out the way, count my blessings.
Absolutely. I see you doing a lot. You shaking things up, man. You doing a lot of positive things. We're gonna get into all that, but first, the way I run my interviews, we start from the beginning of someone's life all the way up until where they are now. So, there will be personal questions, but it's only to get the people that know Mr. Respect what he's doing to get a better understanding of who he is. All right. All right, man. Let's get into it. So you're from Brooklyn. Do y'all consider, I know some people say they're from Brownsville, some people say I'm from Marcus Garvey. How would you identify where you're from?
I'm from Brownsville.
Yeah.
Particularly, I'm from Garvey.
Yeah.
I'm from Garvey, the side blocks.
Okay. Gotcha. Something I had a question on based on your upbringing. In our last interview, well, when you basically said you kind of took to the streets, you didn't really have a lot of family support or something like that. So I guess kind of get into that. What was the dynamic growing up? What was your family dynamic like?
So I know I had a lot of family support. Okay. It was just like me growing up, like my friends, like we build the things that we was missing in our household. Is like we gave each other that.
Okay.
For me, in that aspect, so we all understood each other.
Gotcha. What were some things you felt like you were missing in the household that your friends kind of, I guess, made up for?
I feel like in the household, I say I was missing, like, my voice. In a way. I'm not gonna say because I was a child, like, whatever, but I feel like my friends, we all, heard each other out. We all acted off of each other's ideas and stuff like that. Support, our support system was crazy. Like, we had bros parents wasn't coming to their games, but we was mobbing to them games. You feel me? Like we showed that support. So it was stuff like that. Like I say that.
Gotcha.
Me per se.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you have any siblings or?
Yeah, I have siblings.
Older,
I have
younger.
You missed it. You missed the cat.
And I have a bunch of younger little sisters and.
Gotcha. Gotcha. What is it like? I guess, because I feel like I have one younger brother, but it's like he doesn't live with me. But you growing up being that older brother, having younger siblings under you, like what is that like?
Like so majority like I lived with my mom's. So my mom's only got 3 kids. I got an older brother and a younger sister. Growing up with them, no, I was always like that. Like my brother, he's my older brother, of course, but I'm Mr. Like this is my I'm the father figure in the crib, you heard?
Gotcha.
So my pops, I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
So a lot of my little brothers and sisters, like I got 2 younger sisters that's probably like a year or 2 younger than me.
Yeah.
But everything else after them 2, they young. The oldest will probably be like 10 right now.
Okay.
And then the rest of them is like single age.
Gotcha. Okay. So when you were younger, what are some things you was into? Like before even all the street stuff comes, like what is Mr. into? What is he doing as a kid?
When I was young growing up, I was into church heavy.
Really?
Like I'm into music, I'm into sports, football,
I ain't gonna front, right? When niggas was young, right? We used to be on punishment. Me and Mister used to stay on. But I don't know what our moms used to be like whatever they was mastering, they was doing some shit. It's like when he on punishment, I get on punishment. Then I get on punishment, he get on punishment. The only way outside was church, right? Look, yo, your man Mister, yo, my son Mister used to come outside. Look, nigga used to dress up, suit, tie, bow, dress shoes on. Niggas walking to the east. Stop, get the dollar bacon by the BRC. You heard? Boom, get the fried bacon. We walking, bro. Look, we telling our aunts and our moms we going to church. Nigga, we in Garvey. We in the Star. We everywhere. But my son stayed on that church. He stayed with it. He definitely grew up heavy on the church.
basketball, you name it. I was just wild creative, bro. Being young, like anything, we made something out of nothing. Literally, like on a block. Whether we ain't have a basketball hoop up or we playing in the garbage. For me, we had lots in our hood, so we ain't have football fields to go to. We turning a regular lot that got glass and shit like that to our football field. We turn, for me, might have some chairs or something like that. We might have church outside. For me, we was doing a lot. So I was just sitting a lot. I was about creative, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up. Are you still religious or go to church? What's your Christianity?
Yeah, I'm Christian Baptist to be exact.
Gotcha. Okay. Have you ever been baptized?
Yeah, I got baptized 3 times.
Wait, how do you get baptized 3 times? Talk to me.
So my first time initially getting baptized, that was for me.
Yeah.
The year of 2004 or 5 on New Year's Day, she everybody, like the pastor, God bless his soul, he baptized everybody in the church. Like he did everybody like.
Gotcha.
So we all got baptized again. That was my second time, and I think I only got baptized twice. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Do you are you heavy into things like reading and praying and all that?
I'm heavy on it now.
Yeah.
I do my weekly reads.
Yeah.
Guarantee out the week I probably read 2 to 3 times.
Okay.
I usually normally read every day, but I be having a lot going on.
Yeah.
So I just.
If I'm not mistaken, I think my son was an usher too or something of that, right? One of them shit, one of them call that, right? Yeah. My son used to play the drums. My son used to be nice. That was the days, boy.
Normally out of the week I read 3 times. I pray every day.
Gotcha. All right. Bet. So now I guess let's get into So you start getting older, you know, when does kind of getting into the streets, what age would you say you start getting into the streets?
I'ma say like literally into the streets, I'ma say 15, 16 of age. That would be around like 20.
Nah, that's heavy.
2007, 8, where I could say like me breaking day, me really like with my friends, we going over this party, might run into groups of people, individuals and stuff like that. I say like around those times.
Gotcha. And obviously we all know the stories. At that point, you're partying.
Yeah.
You're obviously partying with some people who became Cho, people who became Woo. Everybody's partying right now, right? All right, cool. So we all know that now you and Chaos cool and all that, but y'all was cool before too, right? Back in the days or no?
All you gotta do is
Oh, you've never used samples like this before.
Let me show you why. We was cool.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say like we was like cool, like seeing back in the time, around the, like let's just say 08, 09 and all that.
Yeah.
It was like the hood is one now, but it was always divided. Like you had certain people over here, like for instance, we had there's hood stars over here, that's Fresh and T over here.
Yeah.
You know, you had bits and pieces of, we all Garvey, but we had different cliques.
Absolutely.
So around this time, it wasn't like no beef, but it was always like animosity. Like young kids, like after school, we from over here, I'm from over here. But as we started getting a little older, certain of bros from the hood, like the Fresh and T bros, whatever, they started with K on them. They was but us hood stars, we was never like that with them.
Yeah.
Right? They was because they had their little lines, because we wasn't never really like that with Fresh and T.
Gotcha. I remember I had K out here and he was telling me that like originally it started off, it was Fresh T and
BFG.
I think BFG.
Yeah.
That's how things kind of started.
They was like our rivals at that time. Like those was hood star rivals at that time. It was like more so nothing but fighting and music. Like it wasn't nothing crazy. It wasn't, you feel me?
Go ahead.
Okay.
So the way he explained it kind of was over like girls and like he say, she say, little bits of things like that, little back and forth.
It was a bunch of mixture of wild different things. It was like, it wasn't, you can't really pinpoint what started.
Yeah.
Like, it goes from, because I could sit here and say, they didn't exist to me until Coach. Like, Coach went to school with them.
So you didn't go to school with them?
Nah, I went to 183.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so Coach went to school with them.
Yeah, so I could, like, me and a lot of, like, the original Hood Star bros, for me, I can't even say Hood Stars because I haven't, like, all that was going on before it was Hood Stars. So when we was young, they just went to school with bro, and bro used so bro coming back from school all the time, coming over there talking about he got jumped, chased, whatever by from over there. We get men from the hood. We not just school bros. We get men for me. So we goes after school like, what's going on? So it always became like that.
Gotcha.
It was like fighting animosity from young.
Okay. So now, y'all go up to the school. Could you remember some of the guys like that you would see, or I mean, if you want to, like some of the guys you would see
like, on their side?
Yeah, when you would go up to the school, or are they like kind of
PJ, what's the word?
not really known anymore?
K.I. was definitely outside. He was out there. He was always out there. I ain't gonna mention that.
No, I have to say this. Somebody wants me to ask about the fight that you had with K.I. Yeah. And I'm asking you two things. Did you fight K.I. first, or did Coach fight K.I. first?
Coach fought K.I. first.
Who won that fight?
Nobody.
You can't do that, mister. You can't do that.
I'm not even being biased.
Yeah.
Nobody won, bro. It was a whack ass fight.
Okay. And then shortly after that fight, you got it on with KI.
Yeah.
Who won that fight?
Come on, man. I'm gonna just say this. I ain't lose, you heard?
Okay.
I let him speak for himself, but I ain't lose.
Yeah. I think he said you caught him with a good shot. I think he said either coach or you. I think it was you, though.
Yeah,
You caught him with
he
a...
always say that. He always give me my flowers and
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good from like how that fight happened.
Yeah. From your perspective.
From my perspective, when Coach and KI was fighting, I have a like a family relative from over there, whatever. He's like heavy on Wu time for me. So
yeah,
we normally see him like every third week of a month type shit. Like we don't see him all the time when he do come on our side. But KI and Coach fighting, so I'm yelling, yo, Coach, like, whoop his ass. My cousin is yelling like, yo,
KI,
Coach,
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But mind you, like I said, like anytime that bro was ever on our side, he quiet. So he's like argumentative like with me. It's like, bro, you showing off? Who you showing off for, bro? So me and him is arguing now. So as me and him arguing, I just know Coach and Chaos fighting over here, like they just grabbing each other, taking each other up top. They not really swinging. It's a boring fight.
Yeah.
For me, so we watch. For me, so I'm getting mad. Me and him arguing. So he's taking off his chain because now it's like he ready to get it.
Yeah.
Like, all right. So as I'm about to fight him, Chaos runs from his fight with Coach to come fight for him.
Yeah.
So when KI came to come fight, whatever, I just took KI up.
Yeah. People might not know, people might not see it, but you pretty fit. You got size on you. You know what I'm saying? Have you always been that size? Were you always working out when you was younger and all that?
Nah, we played football, bro. So
okay. So you was used to the aggression already.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I gotta say, like, I never was like how I am now. I always was like a skinny guy.
Okay.
But we was just hands on.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right. So then you go from you take care of time.
Me and KI get into a little situation, whatever.
Yeah.
Actually, Bleezy popped on me. Like as me and KI, I'm getting with KI, whatever. Bleezy from their side, he punched me in my back.
Yeah.
God bless Pop's soul. As I'm fighting KI, I'm like, yo, Pop, y'all gonna let this jump me? Y'all gonna let them jump me?
Yeah.
Whatever. Some other shit transpired. One of the bros got sat down by one of their mans and all that. Yeah.
Gotcha. We can't get into that or...
Who, what, like...
Yeah.
We gonna say that for...
I feel like Chaos said it in his interview, but I can't remember. But...
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna play, like, Free, bro, he know...
What happened? Oh, was it Coach?
Nah, hell no. Nah, Coach ain't get sat down.
Okay.
That's
Damn,
good,
I'm
right?
trying to think who he said. Oh, man. Damn, nah.
If you say
Yeah.
whatever, but I ain't gonna just throw bro out there like that.
He said it in his interview though. Chaos said it in his interview though.
I gotta
right?
see it again. I don't know.
I think he said something like that. He said Dougie was there, right?
Yeah.
Dougie came.
I put it like this. I believe Dougie did some coward shit. Dougie.
Okay.
Free Dougie. Dougie sidelined one of the bros.
Okay.
And sat one of the bros down.
Gotcha.
Like not knocked him out, but just sat him on his.
Gotcha. Do I know the person or? Okay. All right. Well, maybe I know him.
Yeah, maybe you probably heard of him, but.
Gotcha. I bet.
Matter of fact, you probably did heard him. Coach shot him out in the song. That's bro though, Free bro.
You know what? I'll ask off camera. Alright, boom. So KI, I'm sorry, man. You lost that fight. No, I'm playing.
Yo, bro.
This is a situation everybody wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, how was the relationship with him and KI? This and that. Boom, boom, boom. The coach situation. All right, cool. Moving from that, how'd you meet Coach?
I knew Coach since a baby, bro. Like,
yeah.
His mom, his father, no, my mom, my father, like, it's like that. Like, I'm a year older than Coach, so I knew Coach when he was young. He didn't speak no English.
Yeah.
I saw the transformation and everything. You feel me? Like, we like family. We not blood related, but we like family.
Yeah. You know, what people don't know is he's Hispanic, right? Are you Hispanic as well or no?
Nah.
Okay. Gotcha. To even, like, no one would expect that, you know, for him to be Hispanic and everything. Now, y'all meet, kind of grow up with. What is the extent of the relationship? Like, are you kind of like in his home, he's in your home a lot? What is that like?
Growing up?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Like, I'm talking about weekends at his crib. He at my grandma's crib.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I probably right now, still to this day, probably got a sweater of his, old pair of Pradas that, like, I'm talking about, he practically live in my crib.
Yeah. Wow.
Just as well I practically live in his crib.
Gotcha.
Like, his mom's, God bless his family, father. So, like, we family, like, feel me, like, where it's like, we done shared same, like that.
Yeah. So, I'm not sure if this is, I'm not sure if I'm right or wrong with this. Does his father pass? Are y'all old enough to realize when his father passes away, or y'all was way too young? That happened before.
I don't think Coach was even born when his passed away. He was still in the womb.
Oh wow! In his mother's stomach and everything.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I was a baby.
Okay. You want something, mister? What y'all feel about that, chat? I can't really speak my piece. That's phone. I know what's going on. How y'all feel about that, chat? I'm fake, man, huh? Coach don't like Hispanics. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Jagging it. Yeah, he gotta drop. They gotta drop more. Peak playing. He gotta drop more. Let me see what else I got for niggas, man. Oh yeah. I know what I got for niggas, bro. I know I got for you. Can tell my boy man laid back. Yo, this nigga Mister. That's up, bro. Yo, y'all ain't see this shit when son killed son at the gas station for asking his girl she wanna buy weed?
Can I get a pack of Capri 120 menthol long?
That's some mad laid back. Huh?
19.
That's good smoke.
Station overnight turned deadly. Now police are searching for a shooter.
Our Sarah Maki was in Grand Crossing talking to employees about the murder just feet from their front door.
Hollis states that a person is shot on the ground. The male is not breathing. We got fire rolling that way.
Before the two left.
Says he's shot in the head. Multiple cases.
Police were here 4 hours collecting evidence and returned later for the surveillance video.
Were they on foot or in a car? They fled in a white vehicle, unknown make or model. The female was wearing a brown jacket, black leggings. That's all the info they have at this time.
The crime scene going to consist of around 11 shell cases, a vehicle with a plate, white socks, and then our victim.
Some people are best described the dude we talk about today as a simp. A dude that's tender. But that's what we got here today. Fam, today we talk about a story that highlights how some people just can't help but hate. And sometimes
Son was hating. Son was hating on son right here. That's why he did
devastating
that.
consequences. Today we talk about a man in his early 40s who was riding in the passenger seat of his girlfriend's car and still got the nerve to be upset of another man. And according to surveillance footage that we'll later break down, this man got upset because another man looked at his girlfriend. Now I'll let you be the judge on a scale of 1 to 10 on how you rate her. But of course on this platform we don't give opinions. We simply call it what it is. Sometimes it's just plain and obvious when someone is acting out of pocket. And in this case, the situation we talk about today escalated far beyond what anyone should consider acceptable. Now what's even more tragic is that this man who seemingly had nothing going on for himself took a life on camera, all over a glance, a look that's often harmless to most. In this video we'll go over his story, examine his criminal history to the victims involved. It's a stark reminder that sometimes people's insecurities or anger can turn a moment of jealousy into a permanent tragedy. But nonetheless, we break down what happened, analyze the players involved, and reflect on the serious consequences of letting hate and ego get the better of us. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, meet Jonathan Robinson, 41 years old. He's from Chicago, Illinois. He's the suspect in the video on why we're here today. But before we go over his current situation, I want to take it back to a situation just 15 years ago, back in 2010, when Robinson was just 31 years old. He was a part of a home invasion who shot and killed a 72-year-old man who went by the name of Anthony Eglin as they robbed his home in the Morgan Park neighborhood of Chicago. The incident happened August 20th, 2010 on the 10,800 block of South Saginaw Street. Now, a couple people testified during this case. One of the people, who was allegedly there with the man, Keishona King, she testified that she arrived with the man at his residence and watched movies. During the night, a masked man later identified as Owens entered the room, pointed a gun at her, and threatened to kill her. She heard gunfire downstairs, saw Langford's father injured, and later identified Owens at the police lineup. Though she did not see the defendant that night, Langford Eglin confirmed he was at the house with King, noticed the open trunk of his mother's car, and saw the defendants jump down from a window. He heard threats and saw Owens with a gun, which led to a confrontation, where Owens pointed a gun at him, and he later identified Owens in a lineup. Langford acknowledged possession, drugs, and cash, but was told he wouldn't be prosecuted for drug offenses. Now, Robinson was allegedly the driver for Owens, and he later confessed and cooperated with local authorities, which explained why he was here 15 years later and not arrested for murder. Fast forward May 14th, 2025, in the 7400 block of South Stony Island, South Shore neighborhood, a man named Donnell Boyd, 40 years old, dressed in a red jacket and hat, was also at the local gas station at this address. In front of him is an unidentified woman, and this is exactly how that encounter went down.
Can I get a pack of Capri ones when you make that long? I'm good. 19. That's good smoke.
He said, I said, my bad. You gotta fix your camera, cuz.
We have to stop it there. The man Donnell Boyd was arguing with later shot him 7 times. Later identified as 41-year-old Jonathan Robinson. Apparently that was his girl. He ain't like how he was looking at her.
A station overnight turned deadly. Now police are searching for a shooter.
Our Sarah Maki was in Grand Crossing talking to employees about the murder just feet from their front door.
It happened here at 1:15 in the morning. Only one overnight clerk inside the station, but employees who arrived hours after the crime tell us the entire thing was caught on surveillance video.
Caller states that a person is shot on the ground. The male is not breathing. We got fire rolling that way.
Employees couldn't share video of the overnight incident, but told us it looked like the people involved were strangers. They tell us a woman was here to buy something when a 40-year-old man who didn't seem to know her approached. The woman did not seem interested, they tell us, and told us another man got involved, seemingly on her behalf. But even Even as the woman tried to leave, a fight between the man who was already with the woman pulled out a gun and fired at the 40-year-old before the two left.
Are you talking about? 50 shot in the head. Multiple pitching.
Police were here for hours collecting evidence and returned later for the surveillance video.
Were they on foot or in a car? They fled in a white vehicle, unknown make or model. The female was wearing a brown jacket, black leggings. That's all the info they have at this time.
Employees wouldn't talk to us on camera, but tell us they are upset by the rounds of gunfire that led to murder just feet from their front doors.
The crime scene going to consist of around 11 shell cases, a vehicle with a plate, white socks, and then our victim.
Police tell us they haven't made any arrests for this crime. Area 1 detectives are investigating. They also are not releasing the name of that 40-year-old man because they are trying to track down his...
Now, this incident happened 5+ days ago, but the surveillance footage has been leaked online less than 24 hours. And the sister of Donnell had went to Facebook and said the following: I just watched this man shoot my brother down for no reason, all because he said he got good smoke. You crazy. Ain't you sick in the head for this one? I hate I even watched that bullshit. You wrong, dude. He deserved to be done the same way. Y'all don't even have a heart anymore. Now, Donnell later got arrested on May 16, 2025, with this next court appearance being June 4th, 2025. He's held on a no bond. But there you have it, fam. This was the story of a Chicago man who decided to take the life of us. He looked at his girl and said he had good smoke, allegedly. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Want to say rest in peace to the victim and love and condolences to us.
Okay, my boy here. Yo, Smith,
What's the word, brother?
I think it should mute it, my boy.
You can hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. You heard what happened with this situation?
Yeah, I was listening a little bit.
Some
Like my shit
pop
was
song, but I
glitching.
telling his girl he got good weed.
What?
But word. My son dropped his P films today.
Yeah.
My son dropped his P films today.
Hell yeah, bro.
How was the
You can hear me,
feedback?
right? You can hear me, right? You can hear me? Yeah, Brian.
Your server's fake glitching, Bloodbathian.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
Hold on, it's reconnecting, chat. You hear me?
You can hear me? You can hear me now? Yo.
All right. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, you hear me? I can hear you.
I bet. 30. What you said though? What you asked?
Word, what's the feedback? What's your feedback you getting from the interview?
Oh, nah, a lot of people jacking it. Somebody just hit me the other day. It was like, yo, but they told me it was like, but they just told me some shit like, yo, just stop talking about the past, bro. Alright, bro. You get me, right?
Yeah. I can hear you. Y'all hear him, chat? We hear you. They hear you. Good. I was telling them niggas when you niggas was growing up, niggas used to be in the church to go outside. You heard, bro?
Nah, facts. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's the only way how we used to really come out the crib. For real. Niggas on punishment. Either I was on punishment, you was on punishment.
Gangsta.
Niggas fake had to. Niggas, what Sunday come?
Niggas said
Sunday come.
Niggas would.
Yo, go to church. It was to the point we didn't even have to ask. You just get dressed, we
Gangsta,
go.
we out. We going, we everywhere.
We used to fake capping on. We'd go to church for a few. For the service, we'd make sure. At the
You
church,
definitely
niggas
used to
is
go though. We are
outside.
going.
Yeah, we going. But after that, we going outside.
Gangsta, bro.
Nah, but
I ain't
hell
gonna
yeah.
front. You heard? I can't wait till you drop your other shit.
Yeah, the guy. Yo, nah, niggas was asking about the fight with bro, with coach and KI. Yeah, like I ain't gonna front. That was like one of the wackest fights, bro.
Yeah, you told that to bro. You said to his face, like, y'all niggas ain't do nothing. Y'all was
Yeah,
just grabbing each other and
niggas. I don't know what it was.
yo,
Both
BB,
was
what's the word?
upsetting me, bro.
Leg attacky. That's my way. We saying leg attack. How you know that nickname? What's going on? I know that ain't my ball. Or if I'm pronouncing it, if you wrote it right. Yeah, my boy got the RPT Wi-Fi right now, man. I'm paying no mind. He good. He's still here with us. You heard? W chat. I'm starving, chat. Word to bro. I'm about to make something to eat. I've been kicking it with y'all damn near 3 hours. Y'all niggas need to send me some food. Yo, and they keep deleting my gram. I got a new Instagram, chat. I ain't gonna front. Okay. Wait, what? Where did chat go? I love you, British. You need to stay out of trouble, though. Yeah, I'm chilling. I be chilling. What's the word, though? We still here. Mister, you got to resend the shit. Let's see what else we got for y'all. Let me see. I didn't even think I was going to stay on live this long. Honestly, I thought I was going to come, just kick it. Hold on, chat. What else been going on, chat? Yo, y'all seen what's going on with Soulja Boy and Soul Illuminati? I don't know if y'all know about my son's. That's my son. That's one of my favorite streamers.
You ate your own doodoo, and now you up here trying to protect. I'll beat your.
Shout out to D Green with this, man. Hey.
So what's up with the look?
So Soulja Boy and supposedly Soulja Boy and DDG had beef. Nobody knew this, not even me. But Soulja Boy got on a live with Ray J, and they was talking about DDG like DDG just, bro. They look at y'all streaming as hoes, bro. Seriously, they look at y'all just like some kids. Basically, they don't take y'all serious, but they should, because y'all
we
have
showing
way
that
more
video
power,
Sunday.
way more motion. You have a voice. You get what I'm saying? Y'all got to start walking around knowing we the gods to this shit. Listen to what they said about DDG.
DDG, man. He stole a song, or what he doing? He's stealing songs too?
Nah, he did Bobby Valentino record, and I felt like he should have just paid homage. You know what I'm saying? Bobby felt the same way. Even though he got the record cleared, and I'm like, my bad, I thought he didn't get it cleared. but it was all in good, like it was all in good spirit, really trying to link these up at the end of the day after the friction, you know what I'm saying? But he just went big online, which was not okay. Then you went over, like you
Yo,
went
PJ,
over
he
the
went
mountain.
crazy, right?
Nah, man, this little ain't got no respect, man. This little don't show some respect around this AJ. Oh
Man, I
man, you
just
been
feel like when you coming up, you gotta stay humble, cause everybody go through they like super like I'm the.
Why niggas think DDG haven't been doing this for, bro? I've been talking about DDG for over 10 years now. DDG like he's a rookie or something, like he's brand new to this shit. And remember, me and DDG ain't never been, but bro, everybody know who that is. Everybody. Like everybody. Now I can't say the same for young niggas knowing who the Ray J and them is. Seriously. These young niggas don't know y'all. They don't. Any Ray J fans in here? And I know who the Ray J is, from Moesha to when he was called Brandy Brother to One Wish. We will be best friends. I know who the he is. But bro, I don't think they know the youth. These young niggas don't know. They don't fuck with them.
I don't fuck with Ray J.
Bigger ever, like
exactly.
you know they go through that
Nigga,
time.
all
But,
these same niggas you seeing while you going up, you gonna see them on your way down.
yeah, so I just feel like, you know, you never want to, you know, I mean, you never want to kick it down when they down. God damn. So it's,
Man, Ray
you
J,
already like
Ray J, I'm the most realest in this shit, bro. I f everybody, bro. Have me and you ever had any issues, man?
Never. Listen, that nigga said he bigger than us in the real.
Here, nigga, what you mean?
Us in the real
What
world.
kind of issues?
Never. Listen, that nigga said he bigger than us in the real
What
world.
out of here?
DDG is way
DDG,
bigger than
you
him.
talking crazy, nigga. DDG, you said you bigger than Soulja Boy? Now I ain't gonna lie. Soulja Boy is known worldwide, bro. Everybody know who Soulja Boy is. It might not be for
Nah, niggas know Soulja Boy. Niggas know DDG too, though, bro. DDG is a streamer, bro. You stream you don't know who's watching your stream, what country. You could tell, but you don't know who's watching your stream, basically. No glazing. So that's kind of like an argument you could argue.
his current shit. Yo, DDG probably currently more popular than them.
Yo,
right
after this
now,
chat,
but
I'm gonna spin. I'm about to get some food. Then I'm gonna go to the Discord later too.
I don't know.
So
I mean, I'm putting two and two together, bro. Soulja Boy is, everybody know who Soulja Boy is. Like literally everybody. Now Ray J, I ain't gonna lie, DDG might really be bigger than you. He been doing his YouTube for a minute. You've been doing Love and Hip Hop. You've been doing shows. A lot of older people know you, but youngers probably don't really. They probably not really tapped in with you. Seriously, we got to start looking at the new generation. These graduating in the 2020s. They don't know about. Bro, I be these calling me Unc. Oh. But bro, DDG has had over 10 YouTube channels. All them bitches hit 1 million subscribers. He been doing vlogs. He been doing music. He has been doing this for a very, very, very long time. All the kids, everybody grew up watching us. I think they just look at DDG like a little nigga.
They not wait. They not known as DDG is more known to them in his generation. Soulja Boy and Ray J, DDG way more known than him. In this generation, niggas don't even know who Soulja Boy is right now. For streaming, like meaning like when you pick up your phone, right? When you pick up your phone or whatever, and you go to YouTube, TikTok, whatever, you see DDG. So it's like the more kids and young people is on their phone, right? So they know of DDG. Yeah, they know of Soulja Boy probably here and there because he probably be trolling shit, or they don't know Ray J. They probably know of Ray J, but they know of DDG. If you go to a school and you sit kids down in front of like an 8th grade, 7th grade class, and you asking the kids like, yo, who do you want to come speak for y'all? Ray J, Soulja Boy, or DDG? You feel me? I'm saying it like that. If y'all had the host of it, who y'all who if y'all had the host of it right now, I had Soulja Boy, Ray J, and DDG. Who y'all booking for y'all event?
Nigga, what you mean? You ain't got no life on the computer all day, every day. We got real going on, nigga.
Wait. I ain't gonna lie. Soulja Boy might move the crowd. No.
For 20 years, just getting started. Little.
Told you, he just getting started. Told you. Now they know who DDG. Bro, this is what I was saying. DDG was at the top. This is the biggest DDG has ever been. Soon as he reached this next level, it's like he hit a new. It's like that nigga hit a new prime recently. Now they know him. Now he get a case through on him. Soulja Boy talking like DDG just came out of nowhere in 2020 or something. Listen to what he said.
Computer all day, every day. We got real going on, nigga. What the f? We been in this 20 years. Nigga. Just getting started, little nigga.
Yeah, like after the...
Bro, Soulja Boy, you been live streaming and all type of shit. I haven't seen you live streaming on TikTok. Come on, man. Don't say we just sitting here, we be such and such. Like, come on, bro.
Today I just started streaming a month ago, but it's like...
Oh, you streaming now? Okay.
I gotta
talk
pay my
about,
bills.
he trying to go be y'all for me and
That's
this. What?
crazy.
Me and Ray J will go live right now on Twitch and pass you in 30 days.
No, y'all won't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, y'all can't. I'm sorry. Y'all can't. I'm just being honest with you, Soulja Boy. I gave you your respect. I told them niggas you started LOL. You was the first nigga with a social media account, the first rapper. Bro, you can't come on this Twitch shit and think you about to go crazy. You can't. It don't even work like that. Nothing works like that. Nothing is that easy. And Soulja Boy, you was just on Twitch. You was averaging probably what, like 1,000 viewers or something? That's cool. That's perfectly fine. But you wouldn't, bro, DDG and these niggas got 40K subs, bro. Bro, they on a whole nother level of streaming. This is what I'm saying. This is why I keep telling y'all streaming. Stop acting like hoes around celebrities with fanboy shit and shit. And understand you are the key. You are the future. You an everyday episode. You are TV now. Nobody be watching TV now. Rappers only get a chance to speak every blue moon. Nigga, you could come on here every day and do what you want. They definitely looking at DDG as like they sonning them. They look at DDG as just a little.
Talk about.
Like, you know, that's the new world, and we just trying to like make sure we like have our foot in the future. But with us just staying consistent and just being on there for like a year or two, like straight, I don't know.
Man, when I get back to LA, we doing our Twitch, nigga. We going up on our Twitch, nigga.
Let's go. Nigga, and then I got
we going 30
the
days
other
straight.
shit
We ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna be off tour in like 3 days.
And Soulja Boy actually, let me show y'all this. Soulja Boy actually today. Let's check this out. Soulja Boy dropped some new heat yesterday, y'all. Let's check this out real quick. I think it was a DDG diss. Seriously.
This nigga is trash.
Nigga trash.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is probably one of the worst songs I ever heard in my life. Seriously. No! Bro, you're not talking about nothing. Soulja Boy, why you... One thing about Soulja Boy, why can't he... It's like you've been stuck. This shit is BBLs. This shit is ass. Bro, I only heard 40 seconds, Soulja Boy. You talking about you about to come take over Twitch and you dropping shit like this? That's tough. What are you talking about?
Nigga,
I'm about to pay close attention to the lyrics. Hold on. What? What is this? What is this? Seriously. Soulja Boy, what the fuck are you rapping about? Nigga's 2025.
Yo, I can't. Now you got this nigga
What is
stuck.
this?
No freaky. Every time I look at this nigga, you got me. Yo, this nigga dead look like.
And I was just talking about Lil Uzi. Y'all music have to mature. Soulja Boy, nobody looks at you as a thug. You don't have to do that shit no more. I know back then, nigga, you was trying to get out of that Soulja Boy and people looking at you as a dancer. Bruh, you can change it up now, bruh. You rapping like you really got beef with niggas. Ain't nobody beefing with you for real, nigga. This Twitch. And the way you rap, why do you rap like that, bruh? Listen. It's like Soulja Boy is cosplaying a thug for no reason. I don't understand why he want to be so hard. Bro, you're Soulja Boy, man. A lot of people respect you for what you did in the past. You don't have to be a thug, bro. Bro, look at the comments, bro. Come and show support. No way. DDG squad here to support you, little bro. I thought I was about to see some niggas showing love. What the fuck? Bro, y'all better leave Soulja Boy alone before he come and take over this Twitch shit. Seriously. Soulja Boy, I know you got some bangers in the stash. That shit was trash though, bro. Seriously. Shit was trash. Tune it down, If you and DDG beef again, you giving him endless clips. Bro, what are you talking about? I told y'all this is bigger than DDG. This is the music industry attacking streamers now and attacking people in general. Nigga, I got a whole channel that.
Let me tell you what's going on, gang. They attacking the streamers now because the streamers is the new rappers. They the new actors. Like nobody want to be a rapper no more. Everybody want to be a streamer. Y'all might not see it now, but he see it. But niggas
dedicated to speaking on shit like this. This is not me trying to be friends with anybody. This is just reality, nigga. And do you really think I care about clips, my nigga? Me. The fuck? This ain't about me and DDG being best friends. This is about the industry attacking niggas. It's bigger than me and DDG. You know how many people went through the same situation DDG going through? It never ends. It's not gonna stop.
Y'all said so. I ain't gonna lie. It's bruh banned on Twitch. I don't think I can say his name, but I'm gonna say it. Illuminati, man. That is a. Then DDG a long time ago. What is you taking up for this for? Then you used to go with that whole Ash Cash. Then she went at your girlfriend. Then she go and DDG. So why is your ass speaking on anything broke Illuminati? You not a part of the Illuminati, nigga. You's a bitch. You been fell off a long time ago, nigga. You went crazy, nigga. So Illuminati, you the type of nigga that eat your own shit, nigga. You belong in a mother psych ward, nigga. You belong in a hospital. Yo, know all about you. You had a whole breakdown. You was over there drinking your own piss, eating your own.
I'm about to end this shit.
You went crazy. Nobody. I ain't never seen you do no collab with no streamers, no rappers, no YouTubers. So Illuminati, you's a weirdo. DDG, your you ate your own doo-doo, and now you up here trying to protect this. I'll beat your ass too, nigga. I'll beat your ass too, so Illuminati. You and DDG. I'll beat out of both of y'all niggas, bro. You's a with them fake dreads in your head, nigga. You got weave in your head. You went crazy. Had a nervous breakdown. Disappeared from the internet. You was in your own boo-boo, nigga. You was standing in the woods staring at the sun, nigga, going crazy, nigga. Stop playing with me. You ain't part of the Illuminati. You an NPC. You a non-playable character. You wish you could sell your soul. They ain't want it, nigga. Come out. So Illuminati, you pussy, nigga. I'll smack the shit out you, nigga.
Last thing I heard about Soulja Boy was him and Flight song. I ain't heard a song since. You lucky Flight put you on, nigga. That's the only reason we know you. If Illuminati get on you, which I don't even think he should. You feel me? I don't think he should. But if Illuminati get on you, them gonna start doing a little hacker. And then you got another problem you got to deal with. So I would just say, shut up, bro. Just shut the fuck up.
So Illuminati.
So Illuminati mans be hacking niggas streams and shit.
Peon, bald-headed ass bitch.
Nah, I was
my hair longer than yours now. Cut all your dreads because you was going bald-headed because you was stressing. So Illuminati. Ass. Roblox with the 100 bits. What's up, baby? Come on, man. It's Illuminati user. You don't get no. You broke. You ain't got no money. Stop playing. Use a. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no hoe. You ain't got shit. Only thing you can do is sit on the internet and talk about me. It's really popping. You can't rap. I heard your music. You trash. You suck. You want to be. You a wannabe artist. You mad because you never made it into the music industry, bro. I know all about you. You tried to sell your soul, that didn't want it. Lie to me like you ain't got no songs, Illuminati. Hold on, since you want to react to my you want to listen to my music, right? Let's listen to some of your trash ass. This music so trash, dog. You gotta be stopped. Let's listen to this trash ass. Hold on. I know you ain't talking about no music.
Soldier boy, tell me. Are we living in a dream? Living in a dream.
Hey, turn this bullshit off. Hey, so Illuminati, you garbage. You suck. You worse than DDG. What the? I know we ain't talking about no songs. Are we living in a dream? That nigga said, I'm not supposed to be here. Ass nigga, you suck. Get the out of here. Stop playing with me. I know you.
All two.
You ain't trying to.
No, all one.
I know you ain't sitting here trying to review music. What? My little brother,
Nigga glitching. Yo, chat, I'm about to get off this shit, go get some food and get on the game. Click the Discord link if y'all trying to tap it with niggas, bro. I'll holla at y'all.